Hi there, this is the Jim, and welcome to Cultcast number 4. Religion is Science. Today I have with me some blind idiot. Describe yourself to the audience.
I'm a blind idiot and sometime wannabe talk show host.
There you go, the wannabe talk show host. Yay. We all want to do that.
Yep, I'm not
Anyway,
gonna show myself because if anyone wants to look me up, you see my name right there. Look me up. You can find everything. Don't be lazy.
there we go. Don't be lazy. Anyways, I had a crazy idea at work yesterday, and it's probably been one that's been fucking thrown about there. Pretty much gone on the thought path that fucking religion was an evolutionary necessity to help us bind to fucking become communities and shit from as we walked out of the caves.
Yeah. It's. I mean, you have to have a common thing, and people. People. Of course, their lives aren't common. So yeah, if they all believe in the same sky daddy, that's why you see atheist churches now
Really?
because yeah, because I mean, and they say we're not a church. We're just it's not. It's kind of weird calling it an atheist church, and that's what the Christians call it. Atheists just call it whatever. But that's why because they talk about the communal aspect of a church or of that's where you see the atheist community. Um, people bound together in a shared belief or disbelief. I mean, of course, there were other reasons for religion. Trying to control the masses, teaching savages that no, it's not okay to kill people. Unless, of course, it is okay to kill people. but
Yes, there's always that caveat. Here's the conditions where it's okay to kill people. God said so.
yeah, is your person? Do you disbelieve in God? Yes. Yeah, but yeah, I kind of thought the same thing, and yeah, the rule there's I mean, because there's definitely a communal aspect to religion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's one of the reasons why it started.
Another thing is that it also gives a sense of purpose where there might otherwise be none.
Yep.
I mean, you sit there and you look at it, well, what is the fucking purpose of life? Duh. You know, just from a purely evolutionary prospect, it's to reproduce and keep going.
Yep.
And that's pretty damn hollow when it's just fucking as much as you can.
Yeah. I said a long time ago that religion is mainly so that idiots can think that their life matters, um, and that basically, well, our life matters because God's watching out for us, and whereas I mean, in my opinion, my meaning of life is basically to enjoy myself as much as possible. Hence, why I'm doing all these shows and shit. But so I guess Google Hangout is my religion. All hail Google.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
Google does
I
some
would
shady
no.
shit.
Yeah, I would. Well, and plus
I have
they're
come to
kind
destroy your religion of Google.
plus they're kind of incompetent. Have you seen the new YouTube layout where now you have to download some encoder thing?
I found a way past that, but it's an extra
Yeah,
link you had to find.
I just went to the Google Hangout on air or whatever thing, but I was so because Twitter, YouTube wants to be Twitch so badly now. But anyway, so yeah, my sense of purpose is to basically just enjoy life. So I don't need religion unless it's Satanism, of course.
I mean, giving you a purpose to exist within a community, though, giving you a culture to base yourself off of.
Yeah. I mean, I never really needed that, but I understand a lot of people do need that. A lot of people do need some sort of communal culture to survive. So yeah, in that way, religion was kind of a necessity. And of course, religion is also justified the. Sorry, I was about to cough. Religion is also a way to justify the unexplained. Why does the fuck that screen reader just screamed in my ear? I'm not gonna call. Let's just turn the video call. Um,
Suck on my dick.
but oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Someone help me.
I totally forget because I was reading something.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so of course, religion is also good for why does the sun go down at night? Because a god carries it down. Because back then they didn't understand anything. So religion helps explain things.
It does. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Okay.
Not being sarcastic at all. This is the way the ancient mind developed.
Yes.
I wonder why. I always wondered why they chose that of all things. I don't know why they couldn't just say, I don't know. Just find out.
Because they don't want to not know, because not knowing is scary, so they have to come up with a reason to
Yeah, why are human beings like that? It's like, dude, you don't know. You don't know. It's all good. I don't know shit.
But there's so much they didn't know, though. If they admitted that they didn't know that, they would have to admit they didn't know anything, and that would just plunge the world into chaos.
When it comes to religious people, it's almost like saying, I don't know, is more sinful than any type of sin their Bible says that is a sin. And it's weird because it's just, they're so ashamed. I don't know. Ah! But at the same time, it's okay to confess that you don't know. But we'll find out, or we won't find out. But seriously, girl pair.
Well,
yeah, but
you have to. One thing I do look at is that that scientific reasoning was the byproduct of religion, because they wanted to reason why these things happened. They had nowhere near the fucking capacity to even fucking tell that the world was round. Okay. They didn't even have that capacity. They couldn't fathom that the world is spherical. They thought that the sun moved around the earth. But we laugh now, but we ask these questions. And part of scientific method is to always retest what has already been tested to see if it still holds water.
They also didn't know what the Earth was on. They didn't know what suspended the Earth. They thought the Earth was, on the back of some kind of giant horse or something.
I don't fucking remember where I read this.
Kick ass.
But at one time I read something, and this was by a dude who lived way back when. The Earth isn't round; it's flat. However, when one goes from one side to the other, he or she gets teleported back to the other side. So when you pass one barrier, you're magically transported back to where you were. I'm like, dude, it comes up. You have to. That takes dedication to come up with that when it's like, no, it's just fucking round.
I could come up with that easily.
I know. It's just funny. I wish I remember who said that.
If you play most fucking video games that have a world map, you'll fucking mysteriously go from the top of the map to the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was, good night on that. Well, that was
Video game worlds are seldom spherically shaped because it's a fucking bitch to program it in, or at least it was back in the day.
Nowadays, though, you can create whole worlds. Like I said, that's why I used to love Grand Theft Auto. It used to seem limitless what I could do.
That's because you couldn't say exactly how limited the map was, regardless of how vast it was.
No, but it was vast, and it was fun, and shut up.
You didn't know when you hit the edge of it. I'm making fun of you now.
You are so never allowed on PTR again unless you want to come on again.
Alright, now, the kind of into the conversation that I was saying about earlier, why I hate Facebook so much, and Jim, you actually might agree with this quite a bit. Elliot, I don't know much about it. Elliot, I think you will too. I don't hate Facebook.
I disagree with everything you said.
Okay. I don't hate Facebook because, there's so much drama and so much trendiness on there. As if I hated it for that, I'd have to hate YouTube. And no. It's the expression, and I need to fully say this before either of you refute this, because you're going to. Because I've tried to say this 26 times in the fucking video, but I keep fucking it up. YouTube, since 2008, I've pulled out a camera, and I've spoken it. On Facebook, you gotta type it up, you gotta type up a storm on there. For me, at least, expression is more substantial, and there's just more of the feels, and just, it feels better to turn on the camera, or even for that fucking matter, audio itself. Because if you're listening, if you read my rant, you know, whenever I like, let's say Jim does a rant, he rants about how fucked up the Wuss generation is. He does at times. Let's say on
Yeah.
Facebook he types up a storm about the Wuss generation. Okay, I read it. I see your point. Whatever. On YouTube, he does a video, and I hear his voice. I can't stand the Wuss generation because they're a bunch of fucking pussies. They just I hear the tone of your voice, and I'm like, oh damn, this dude, he is pissed. Holy fuck. Wow. Okay then. What I'm trying to say is on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram and all them fucking sites, which Instagram doesn't count because it's pictures only. Text doesn't feel the same as audio, as video. It doesn't feel the same, which in 2013, I had a huge fucking YouTube channel, and that's what I did. I didn't fucking use Facebook. I like YouTube, and I hate the fact that I'm big on Facebook. I'm opposite of what I used to be. And I know you're gonna fucking say, well, you can easily upload a video to Facebook. It doesn't have the same feels to it. And I know this is just a small thing, but on YouTube you can customize a thumbnail. YouTube is more artistic, Facebook is more bland, blue and white with text. Like MySpace used to be, you could create a custom background, you could
And
get
I
all
hated
artsy,
MySpace.
you could get all you could use HTML codes to make it how you wanted it, you could have a playlist. You could have it to be your space. I mean, that's what the name of the site was. You can make MySpace your YouTube channel has a bunch of videos representing you, your voice. Facebook does not. Facebook is just a bunch of fucking text. Tumblr, I know you guys hate Tumblr, but Tumblr is like MySpace. You can make it exactly how you want it to be. Twitter can go fuck itself too, as it's the same as Facebook. But
Oh, but
that's
come on, fucking Tumblr's fucking fun. You get to
But
piss off all kinds of people there.
what I'm
okay,
trying to
And the
say.
wall.
let me say something. I'm glad Facebook is bland because I could set it up and it doesn't look like a retard set it up. Because
Well,
I
yeah,
set
'cause you're
MySpace,
blind.
because I set MySpace up, and I can't see anything,
I
and I don't know
understand.
what an HTML code is, and I can't see graphics. So I just
Yeah.
set it up, and it looks like a mongoloid set it up. I set up Facebook, and it's like, oh, okay, it's just another Facebook profile like anyone else.
Yeah, it's bland
Thank
and
you.
generic.
Yeah, okay, and I'm fine with that because I can't see
Wow.
nothing, and
Look,
I hate standing out from the crowd because I can't fucking do something.
I understand that, which your position, which your situation is different because you're blind, but
I want to
I
stand out from
can't.
the crowd because I killed
I
someone.
like my yearbook, for instance, Meet Me as it's called now. I love that fucking. I mean, although a trend by teenagers who just want to get a fuck. I just quoted TSOL right there. But Meet Me, you can make a custom profile. You can do all that. I just don't like, Facebook. It's always felt to me like it wants to be a forum site, but like a new generation. You know, you post something, whatever. So you have threads, you have group. I just Facebook pisses me off. It's too
Well, now it
fucking
has
bland.
reply features and stuff,
Well,
which,
what?
as I
What?
said to Jim before we started, I would love to turn off the reply feature. Not the comments, but the reply feature. Another thing I would have to say about, I never get comments on my videos on YouTube, and I get comments on my posts on Facebook. So
Well,
there you
yeah,
go.
Facebook is easily accessible,
Yeah, okay. So I,
but at the
I
same
like
time, it's
that.
not because they're both a fucking website. Just people are like, well, yeah,
I
I
do things
think
on YouTube because I'm bored. I mean, I do things on Facebook to piss people off.
YouTube just used to be this very serious, really just officialized, just express its side, which I know both sides have been watered down with the Wolf generation and all the bullshit they have on there, which honestly, I see more of that bullshit on Facebook anymore.
Have you ever read YouTube comments?
Yes!
You go to a YouTube comment on like a race that has nothing to do with anything, and you'll get, they fucking ruined the racing, and it was better than it used to be.
Yeah, you
I'm like,
see that exact
or
same shit
or
on
or, or
Facebook.
you go to you know uh, any news story. Hey, bloody immigrants, dude! This is about an oil fire. Hey, bloody immigrants.
Yeah, you see
See,
that everywhere though.
well, see, I don't on Facebook because I have what's it called? Oh yeah, intelligent friends.
On Facebook, you have control over who sees your stuff. On YouTube, you don't, but you do actually if you make it
No,
private
but
and
well, I mean, I'm talking about you go to some random post. And besides, I can't even leave comments on YouTube anymore.
YouTube.
I literally, it says leave a public comment. I press the enter button and nothing happens. There's no text or anything.
Well,
So
when I meet you in LA, I'll see what I can do to fix that. But because it shouldn't be that way, because they fixed it recently. But just with YouTube, and actually I have the opposite thing on that real quickly. On Facebook, if I typed up a storm on a topic or whatever, there are about only 2,553 people are probably going to see it, and maybe friends of those 2,500 people. On YouTube, 7.25 billion people. Well, okay, not
but how many
everybody has
people are really going to see it? How many people are really going to see my video?
On YouTube, anyone with the internet access can see my shit.
On Facebook, I have 1,300 people that can see it. On YouTube, I'll probably have 17.
That's because you have 37 subscribers. But the thing is, I'm not even referring to my channel currently. I'm referring, which I really wish I knew why I deleted that damn thing for. But
Because you did.
I just loved the life. I just missed the life that I had, and it was not just YouTube, but in general.
We all miss the life that we had until you look behind the scenes and you realize your life sucked anyway.
Not really.
Well, I mean, like I miss 2012. You know, when I had
2012.
fucking friends who I used to talk to. But at the same time, I realized that portion of my life sucked anyway, so I'm just going to go forward in life.
See, I miss 1997. That's when I fucking drank my limit and can only remember about 2 weeks worth of time between the time I turned 21 and the time I turned 22.
Nice.
See, not to sound like that one guy, but which I'm using that figuratively speaking, obviously. But I know how you, Elliot, you say that you want to you'd rather do what you love to do, but at the same time just have your friends support you. Yeah, same here, but at the same time, my dream's always been to get fucking big on YouTube. My dream's always been that. And I'm not fucking ashamed to say it on Cultcast, my channel, yours, anywhere. That's been my fucking dream. Yes, and I know, Jim, you're, just as you said on Facebook, don't let likes validate you, whatever. I just like the feel, getting hundreds of likes getting hundreds of fucking views, seeing the comments just spew down, even if they're fucking stupid content, that if I get 1,500 views on a video, at least a good third to fourth of them have actually watched the entire thing and got something from it. That's what I like. It's
my
not,
dream.
I'm famous. That's not what I give a fuck for. It's just that I am making somewhat of an impact on someone else, and they're making an impact on me. That's what I fucking like about YouTube, and that's not what I get from Facebook. I've never been able to get it from Facebook.
My dream has always been to do a show, maybe have it be successful, or if not, at least have it be really fun. Do multiple shows, guest host, all I can, and basically just enjoy life until I die. Because eventually, I'm going to die.
And I support you on that. I'll help you along the way.
Thank you. I will have to kill you, but thank you, too.
And Jim, I know you don't want to be big, but I fucking support the hell out of Cultcast.
It's not the fact that I don't want to be big. It's the fact that I don't want to get there synthetically.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
I would rather stand there.
I support. I like what you say. I like what you do.
Annika, wait, he's talking. Wait, Annika.
You see, this is what I don't like about the whole entire press the button to like things, just to give meaningless bullshit content responses to shit.
Yeah.
It's all this fucking, it's fucking like masturbation. You fucking get the happy ending, but, what was the purpose?
Yep.
To leave it.
I mean, I promote your videos, but what I do is I send it to people who will either like it or will be shocked by it. And I'll be like, hey, you've got to check this guy out. He's awesome. And, I'm not like, hey, like the people, give my friend's page a like. I'm like, oh, I don't have to actually go. I just have to give it. Or people, hey, give my page a like. And I'm like, well, I don't like the band. Just give it a like. I'm like, no. I'm not going to.
You guys are saying you don't like ghost likes, which is what they're called, just fake likes, which I understand that. And
well, that's what you're. I gotta say that's what you're probably getting your most validation off of there is these ghost likes, where they just do it to be polite. and you see his numbers go up. It's like, oh, I did something good. I did something good.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I
I
like
mean,
videos because
I'll do
I
something.
will. I will say this right now, okay? I send something out there, and if my sister hits the like button, all I know is that she fucking read it.
yeah,
But if one of my fucking friends from fucking one of the really hardcore people that I fucking talk to about metal and shit
yeah,
from Metalgate, if they
like
come
me.
along and they hit like on the button, that means I said something that resonated.
Mhm.
Because they're not sitting there blindly liking everything.
I get you on that, but here's the thing about ghost likes that you might, I don't know if you realize this or not, but which I'm pretty sure you do. But there is one really good thing about ghost likes that some people don't get. Let's say you have your video got 10,000 views, straight number, 10K views. Let's say it got 7,000 likes and 2,000 dislikes. We're just gonna go with some really straight numbers because I don't feel like going into algorithm. Out of the
Whatever.
7,000 likes that it got, 4,500 of those likes, and let's say half of those likes are ghost and half of them are legit. What happens here is with the more attention, even let's say it gets 10, 20, let's say it gets 10,000 dislikes. The thing is, the more activity on that said video, whether it's ghost likes or not, it pushes it out there further and further and further to where
I know.
more and
I
more
know it
people,
does.
hold a minute, more and more people who actually give a fuck about it and will take it serious, they'll see it, and those are the people that you want. You have to take advantage of those ghosts in order to get your shit out there anymore. That's why
I'd
I don't
rather,
fucking mind ghosts.
I'd honestly rather not.
Yep.
And that's your
Me
choice.
too. Me too. Me too.
Because all that does is put me across the front page of a website where a bunch of people are going to click. They'll sit there, listen for 5 seconds, say, oh my god, his voice is annoying, click out. Or they'll
Yeah.
might hit pause just so they can write something really fucking fucked up. Which, if
Yeah.
it's good trolling, I appreciate it. I love
Yeah.
good trolling. But the quality of trolls today fucking sucks.
I
I
know.
can't get
Like,
entertainment from it's like, you're stupid. Dear God. Fucking use some imagination if you're going to insult me. God damn it.
can I just say something? Okay. Can I say like
I'd be
the
afraid
whole
of
thing about ghosts? I mean, I was on a Facebook group, or I wanted to join a Facebook group called Promote Your Band because I thought I could, hold out the band. And somebody messaged me and said, we'll promote your band, but you have to like all the bands on this group
it.
to promote them. And I'm like, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I like the band, I will give their page a like. I will comment, and I will get in touch with the musicians in charge, because I'm interactive like that. If I don't like the band, I will call them lame and make fun of them. And he's like, well, that's not being the communal spirit. I'm like, you know what? Here's my communal spirit. I'm gonna unzip my communal spirit and lay some communal spirit all over your face.
Hey, Elliot, that right there says to me you're not a very good communist.
I'm not a communist, bitch. I used to be when I was like 12.
I'm not trying to say that I want ghosts because I'd rather have 10K views, 7K legit likes, and maybe 5K dislikes that are legit, and 10,000 comments that are legit. That's what I want. But if I'm gonna get a couple thousand ghosts, but it pushes me up enough to where I get more and more legit ones, and I'm fucking fine with those ghosts. They can do that all
Honestly,
they want.
I
Because you know
hope.
what the cool thing is about my channel? Generally, dumbass comments are regarded as spam and they're not shown on the front because I am a developer and I'm able. And Elliot, I can even do this with yours if you'd like me to. I can make it so that those comments
I
don't even
need
show up.
comments because I don't get any fucking comments.
I,
So
I I know, but what I'm saying is
I'll just take spam comments.
I don't have to worry about the dumbasses because thanks to my developer tools, they don't exist on my
Well, I
comments.
don't mind dumbasses if they're funny. I mean, that's the thing. Well, that's my problem with
So, like,
Dylan Robert Smith.
people have,
It wasn't that. That's one thing with Dylan Robert Smith, that troll guy. It wasn't that he was trolling and insulting. It's just that he wasn't funny and he kept saying the same thing over and over again that I've heard from him over and over again. That's why I blocked him. It wasn't that he was insulting. It was just like, yeah, okay, you've said it a billion times. Ha ha. Okay, you think I should be aborted? Whatever. I don't care. I probably should have been aborted, honestly, just because Then I could have survived as an
all
aborted
of us should have
fetus.
been aborted. That way,
No
we
shit.
wouldn't have a human species to fuck anything up anymore.
But okay, my thing is like the people you added on Google Plus. I'm convinced that 90% of them won't care, and 10% of them will run away from me, and I'm gonna enjoy getting those 10% to run away from me.
Do what you want. I don't give a fuck.
Because the thing is, okay, if any of those actually go, hey, he's got something here, I'm gonna stick around and support this. That's fine, but I'm not gonna be all nice to them and go, oh, hi, Mister, please like me. I'm gonna go, here's my show.
Actually,
Give it a like.
the majority of them that I added, like several of my friends, if you act that way, if you act the whole please like my show because just like me, you'll get blocked immediately because they don't deal with that type of shit.
Yeah, because I don't want to do that. I mean, did you add Yvette, whatever though?
Yeah.
Cool.
She is somebody who will take you. She actually looked at your channel earlier, and she's like, GT Allen, like, yeah, this is a username. She's like, I'll give him a look later. She's like, he looks like he's got some. She watched like 20 minutes of one of your shows. She's like, he's got something good going on. I'll check him out.
Oh.
So people like her, you know.
See, okay, she's the one I want supporting.
Her,
but if
Phosphorus and all them, Adius and all them, you want them on your channel because they'll actually. Shit, you and Jim and Scott and them, you guys could have a fucking 8-hour-long podcast and like have, it'd be fun.
See, here's the thing. I want people on my channel, I don't care if they're big or small, who will give me the show I want, okay? Who will give me the show I want and who will like my show and not just come out with pissy little comments like, you've got a lot of work to do. Okay, tell me what work I have to do. I'm willing to take criticism. Oh, you're not going to tell me? You know, that's why, I mean, like as I said before, Jeremy and Wolf King were talking about how I should have Creationist Cat and some guy named J-Man on PTR. I'm just like,
J-Man
I
is
don't
a
know.
fundamentalist Christian that the only thing he does is he joins hangouts and he talks shit, he stirs up shit just to get people pissed off, and then he
I'm just like, I don't know who they are. I checked out that Yvette woman, and she's actually interesting.
Well, yeah.
So I wouldn't mind having her. But Creationist Cat, he's often he's hit or miss for me. But J-Man, I don't know who that is.
Person. He doesn't really. He does more projects than anything.
But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know who that is. I would rather interview Pat Thornell, grindcore musician nobody knows about, because he will give me the show I want because he's a fucking awesome guy.
By the way, you need to keep an eye on your email. Someone from Alternative Tentacles is going to call you soon or email you soon.
Alright, I will look. The last email is someone named Anthony subscribed to me on Google+. Hi, Anthony. Fuck off. You suck.
I love how
Go
you
kill
say
yourself.
from Jim's Cultcast.
Hi, Anthony. Go kill yourself. That's how I'm going to introduce. That's how I'm going to greet every new guest on my show. Hi, go kill yourself.
Jim, are you still alive?
Mm-hmm.
You can interject if you think we're getting too boring.
No, you've been boring for a while. I've just been letting you go because it
man.
kind of amused me.
I love you, Jim.
It's not my fault. It's his fault. I was willing to talk about, but he ruined it, so you should kill him.
Fine, I can ruin it.
See, you didn't even fucking question. Wait, you said it was boring, then it amused him. You didn't question that logic.
Of course I'm not gonna. No, of course I'm not gonna question because I understand.
You know,
in a weird way.
I'll even make it better. I'm restarting my original YouTube channel for vlogs. Look at that! I had to do that one, and now Jim's gonna murder me.
Yeah.
He's going to nail you to the bird.
I didn't say the name of it, so I didn't whore myself out to that level.
No, I've been nailed to the bird. That is a punishment reserved solely for me so that I can do so for everyone else in the world and defecate on them while I fly by.
Yeah, I told Annika and Scott the other day, I'm so bad, I've appeared on Hangouts, and about 18 minutes in, be like, oh, I forgot to plug myself. Whoops. I'm such a bad promoter.
Dude, fucking, what's his name? God damn it. Dude.
Yeah, him, yeah.
Lionel Silver Boy. Lionel Silver Boy. I forgot his fucking name. That one hangout that we were on that got all, like, batshit fucking insane. Like, within a little amount of time. Express yourself. God damn, I can't think of the name of it. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway,
no, actually.
That, fuck me off.
I don't watch YouTube videos, kid. But that's why I fucking gotta tell you that. I don't watch YouTube videos. I have no idea. I only
That
watch
hangout
YouTube
we
videos.
were in!
Who?
That hangout we were in!
Oh, Grim.
Yeah, him, that dude. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of him to have on PTR.
Oh, he was a legend. Oh god, he was batshit insane. Yeah, like I thought it was just a normal kind of show, and I thought they were your friends, and all of a sudden Grim came in and started talking about. Oh fuck, I don't know. Anyway, Jim, another topic. You have another topic?
Well, we were originally talking about the religion thing, and that got completely derailed.
Well, I had no idea you were talking about that.
It wasn't my fault. Don't kill me.
I know it wasn't your fault. I know whose fault it is. The
Right.
asshole showed up in the middle of everything and said, "Oh, I want to talk about what I want to talk about," which is fucking everyone pressing the thumbs up button. And it makes me feel oh so good inside when they do, because I know I get promoted and on the front page, and I get to jerk off to that.
Jim, you want a hug?
I'll get a
Oh,
hug later whenever my girlfriend gets home. That's all I need. That usually leads to something else.
Religion is the opium of the masses.
I don't want to hug. I want to punch someone in the face.
punk rock band once said that.
Well, at any rate, I wanted to bring up this fucking whole gender fluid, gender queer, pansexual.
Oh, pansexual. So I posted something last night after reading that Miley Cyrus came out as pansexual. And yes, I know Miley Cyrus is whatever, and I don't care. It was because I know friends who also identify as pansexual. Pansexual. If anyone's actually watching this, for those of you who
pans.
Hey, pans are sexy. Not as sexy as pots, though.
Damn right they are, especially when you get them hot and they burn down there.
Oh, yes. I mean, what? Sorry. Anyway, it's a kind of philosophical term, pantheist, pansexual. Oh, look, basically saying that they not only are they sexually attracted to both men and women and trans or whatever, but they don't look at men or women as men or women. They just look at them as people who they're sexually attracted to. So in other words, it's basically saying bisexual, because apparently transgender people are a different gender than either male or female.
Which is generally what they're shooting for, is to be the opposite of what they were born as.
But in my view, maybe I'm just reading, something wrong here. If you have a penis, you're a male. If you have a vagina, you're a female. If you get the vagina turned into a penis, you are male. If you get the penis turned into a vagina, you are a female. If you are born with both, that is rare.
Hermaphrodite.
I don't know if maybe I missed something in translation. If someone would like to.
Now, what this pansexual thing is in regards to is these concepts such as gender fluid, which refers to a gender which varies over time. As in, you could be male, female, neutral, fucking non-binary. You could identify as mayonnaise as a gender, tree as a gender. I guess I don't know.
But here's the thing, though. Well, it basically means like, oh, today I feel very feminine. Today I feel masculine. Basically, as you said, we all have feminine days. Although I'm pretty neutral when it comes to all that shit. So, but here's the thing. Man or woman, or boy or girl, or whatever, yes, that is a societal product of whatever's expected of you to be a woman. Male or female is not a societal product, it's fucking biology. If you don't fucking understand the way biology works, male and female does not describe a gender role. It describes the sexual organs that you have. I mean, fucking hell.
At base minimum, it describes the sexual organs you wish you were born with. At base minimum. And that's kind of a stretch for me, but because there's a lot of things that people just don't fucking at least from the trans people I've talked to, those that have either gone under the operation or are about to, most of them do describe it as fucking what is it? It's an anxiety disorder where one of the potential treatments is, in severe cases, actual gender reassignment.
Yeah, and that's fine. And you know, but I mean, and if a man wants to be called a woman, I will call her whatever. I don't care. But I keep telling them, but you are male. You may be classified as a woman in your mind, but you are male. You're not a man. You are male.
What if you're
There's a difference. There's a difference. You know.
I'm trying to control you.
It's. And then they also got gender queer, where it's flat out.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the last thing I described, the gender fluid thing, except this is more permanent. It doesn't change from day to day. You believe you are this. You're now a toaster.
You know what? It's just more pseudo-intellectual, pseudo-pretentious things for the millennials to pretend like they matter in the world. I mean, okay.
You know, that would make a lot of perfect fucking sense if, you know, millennials started all that shit, but, you know, thankfully it's been going on for a very long time.
They have male and female insects. But do you call a male insect a man?
I'm not referring to that. I mean, that mindset of people being born as one gender and wanting to be the other. That mentality.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that, though. I'm not talking about, though. I'm not talking about, though.
And even the West generation thing, that's not really millennial. That's been going on for forever, too.
Yes, it has been going on since I was a kid, but it was less prevalent until this current generation came up and just fully embodied it, except for rogues that still exhibit, you know, signs of the old ways where they actually like things such as debate, being questioned, held to a higher standard. I mean, fuck, we got the blind kid here fucking holding himself up to a much higher standard than someone that's fully able, capable of thought, and all, you know, fully capable of doing everything because they're sighted and shit.
Wait, blind people aren't capable of thought.
I firmly believe that if your generation had the same...
I'm glad you picked up on that one.
I know.
You know, I honestly believe that if your generation and the ones before it had the same technologies and the same abilities to get yourself out there as this one did, then you would be no fucking different. Maybe not you yourself, but everybody would be a worse generation. Every single one of them. It's just you didn't have it back then.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
Played a big part.
Back to what you were saying about the whole entire fucking thing about, you know, those thumbs up getting on the front page, getting you noticed more, getting everything out there more. Seriously, this is mostly appealing to fucking emotion instead of logic in doing this. All you're doing is getting your happy jollies off any way you can, and that is a fucking significant in all this fucking bullshit. What you want is fucking instantaneous validation for your existence instead of looking for ways to earn it.
And by the way, really quickly, about you were talking about, you know, ghost likes or whatever. I know it's much more emotionally pleasing for me when someone who I maybe started the show because of or maybe really respect says, hey, I really like your show. I'm like, wow, that's really, really cool, and I'm really, really proud of myself, rather than, we got a comment from the Dylan McDermott cast.
What's kind of amazing is in 2009 when I started that 1202 Anarchist, which was my big YouTube channel. Started in 2009. It had 0 subscribers. I did, within the first 5 videos, I just ranted about, I don't remember really what, a few of them are anti-religious rants, but just things that were going on. People started, you know, noticing them and commenting on them saying, yeah, dude, same situation here, whatever, just they kept commenting, and I noticed the same people, and from 2009 to 2013, I just grew from there.
So you kind of started at a good time.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not the fact that I want to be famous, it's just that this channel, I started it in 2014-ish, and it's having a really fucking rough road, and I'm pissed off that I fucking ruined my career.
the thing is, dude, you got to realize in 2009,
Yes, I
things like the
know.
Thinking Atheist and stuff. It's like my sister wanting to do video games, and I think she's entering a market that's too saturated. And I don't, if she wants to be famous, it's like me with the Hangout. I'm probably entering a market that's too saturated with stuff. I don't care because this has been my dream for the last 10 years of my life.
But it's not like, I begged on that 1202 Anarchist. This is pretty much how I've been starting it. Yo, what up, YouTube? Is that 1202 Anarchist? I'm going to talk about this. And then I ended it with, later. I never said, like my video, share my video on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, please rate and subscribe. I didn't
I
say
think
that.
people should share mine just so I can take over the world.
No, I'd be like, this is who I am. This is what I gotta say. Dos Vidania. I'm gonna go to a punk rock show now because no effects if someone's playing around here, and we gotta hit that up. That's how I did that. That's how that channel was. It was
Because Lagwagon's playing.
fuck you. But no, I lived in San Francisco, and I'd do a video like every night almost, and I'd fucking go out to a punk rock show. I loved the life that I lived, and I hope when I go to LA here soon with you, I can relive that life.
Until you find me jumping off a bridge. Not to kill myself, but because I'm going to do extreme bridge jumping.
Man, shut the fuck.
The blind person's going to do extreme bridge jumping.
I just liked how easy.
That'd be fun. But anyways, I want to get back on topic a little bit here.
Yeah.
I will say that if technology today existed when I was a kid, that we would be fucking doing some really stupid shit that kids are doing today because that much hasn't changed.
Yeah.
What has changed is this need for fucking to look online for fucking emotional validation from random strangers you don't even know, as opposed to going to your friends and family. You fucking cut out the entire fucking FaceTime or even fucking what we're doing, fucking bullshitting, just waiting for those buttons to be clicked.
Really? Because I know people before this who have went to random strangers because their friends and family weren't really there for them, so they just went to libraries and they talked to people. So there's really no difference.
okay.
You're still getting FaceTime there.
As
And you're
for me,
getting to know some.
I never fucking had friends because I was always the weird atheist, fucking punk rocker guy. Not that I didn't try, but I never had. So the internet's great for me because I had a very isolated existence. I'm not making fucking excuses, but the internet's good for me because I had an isolated existence and, no one fucking liked me. So I wonder why. But
I couldn't go to family because having a problem. It was because I didn't have God in my life, and until I got God, then I couldn't talk about it because my problems weren't real.
But I get his point. I mean, if I had friends, I can go to them. I tried to set up a podcast with friends, and they kept flaking out. Since 2011, I was trying to set up. Hey, dude, you kind of got some funny opinions and stuff, and you're kind of. Do you want to set up a podcast? Oh yeah, I'd love to. Oh, I can't. Hey, dude, you've got. So finally this year, I was just like, you know what? I know people online. I'm going to just do this, and it's going to be awesome. So, I mean, that is the one good thing about the internet is it's gotten people, and I live far away from civilizations. So.
I'm not bashing the internet in its entirety. I'm bashing the mentality that all it takes to get validation is someone clicks a button. They're not even talking to you. They pressed like. Here, I'm going to press like right now on my one friend's profile. Boom.
Yeah.
There, he gets that instant validation if he feels like it, but I know him. He's not going to get validation from that because it's a random like.
Yeah, he's just going to be like, oh, someone liked whatever.
But you have the kids, they just dwelling off this shit, fucking going apeshit over it. I mean, you're using online, Elliot, to actually try to broaden your spectrum of friends, people you associate with, get varying ideas in your head, and actually have some content and quality in your life. Yes, as opposed to just blindly looking for a like button to be clicked.
Blindly.
I really hope you're not saying that that's what I'm doing. I hope you're just talking about the Wush generation. God fucking damn you, button! Stop fucking breaking!
I think you do a little bit of it, but you're less than a lot of people I know.
Yes, you do a lot of it, but you're nowhere near the monumental mess that I see within a lot of the fucking kids of your generation and a little bit younger.
Well, because I've had people and I've gone, hey, we have a viewer. Comment so I can know who you are and I can talk to you. And then they don't comment. You know, if I want a viewer,
Well, yeah, if you tell me.
I want people to engage in conversation. Maybe I can read them on air. But oh no, they just watch and they don't interact. See, okay, that's what happened to me. It started with podcasts and I listened. Then it was, why don't I email the host? Why don't I comment on his show? That'd be fun to guest host. You know, it's a fucking slippery slope.
And we're going to go back here to just see how all this fucking plays out. This fucking pansexual, genderqueer, gender fluid thing. How much of this is really just fucking trying to get the sympathy points up there so people can click a little bit button online and give you that hollow self-validation by saying, oh, we're so behind you, we're 100%. Click.
It's partly that, and it's also partly, well, okay, now it's kind of changed because now genderqueer and pansexual is kind of the mainstream thing, but back then I think you had a lot of, you know, I'm just not interesting enough, and my life doesn't really matter. Wait, because I'm bisexual and that's the mainstream. Wait, there's this new thing called pansexual? That sounds kind of philosophical and kind of deep. And not everyone's calling themselves that. Instant credibility! I think you had a lot of that, and I know because my friend did that. And she turned from like a pretty funny, you know, person talking about taking over the world, but wouldn't have mind dating, to a fucking pretentious person who wanted to be called, you know, a man or a lesbian or a genderqueer.
Somebody actually feels as if, you know, they are more comfortable with those terms. Who gives a fuck about what they physically are? But if, like, let's say I went even further and said, I don't feel comfortable being known as a boy. I have a dick and 2 balls down there, but I don't feel comfortable being known as a boy. I'm more feminine. I want people to know me as a woman.
Okay, great. You're still a male, though, and you have to accept the fact that you are biologically male right now.
But if somebody wants to, you know, be the...
Not biologically, I mean physiologically. Biology means
Fuck
XY
off.
chromosome, which he has.
I'll punch you in the face. God damn it. Just outsmart the blind. You know what, people? He's being mean to me because I'm blind. You know?
Exactly. I'm shitting all over him. I made him depressed earlier, and he actually admitted that he wished he had eyes.
You should click a like and give me validation.
That's right. He's telling you to click my like button to give him validation. That's how desperate he is for it.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, Jim. Here we go, Jim. I'll give you this one right off the fucking bat. My new video called Expression, the 26-minute long one, which I just randomly decided to release it. Okay, it hasn't been on air for more than 5 minutes now. It's 26 minutes long, okay? Somebody just hit the like button on it without even watching the whole thing. Ghosts exist.
Spam bot number 50674.
Or spambot 655321. Or
See,
66555321.
But you see, with that one person, which they're gonna probably watch the entire video, which, you know, they probably will end up liking the whole message of it, because it's what I said to you guys earlier. I like voice over text, but
I actually tuned out. What were we talking about?
fucking bitch, faggot.
You see, like you said, this is all just fucking... This whole entire quest for, like, redefining every single element with weird fucking terms is just a fucking cry for fucking attention. Please, I need my fucking I need that psychological validation. Please, just give it to me. And just like back in the day...
Yeah, I mean... I've always shunned stuff like that, because I've always had the sympathy factor forced upon me. I've always had the, oh, he's blind, we'll feel sorry for him and pretend, you know, we'll be his friend and we'll stick up for him. You know, and of course, I hated that as a kid because I wanted to have a normal life and had normal friends. And even when I was like 4 years old, I was like, these people are just acting different around me, and I don't like it. There's just something about why can't they just treat me like a normal person, like a normal kid? Why can't I just have normal friends? Of course, that never happened because people, like, whenever I first met some people, they would talk to me in a way that would suggest I was retarded. You can imagine how good I felt about that.
Can't believe I
See, aren't you glad I just flat out call you a retard?
Yes, and I'm glad you fucking don't care and you treat
Jim,
me
you would have
like.
fucking, oh my goodness, you and Nadia would have been best buds if you would have been able to get into that, because, okay, I'm gonna act like a few of the people in there. Don't call him a retard, that will hurt his feelings. He might have went through things in life, and you just triggered it. How do you
Yeah.
feel about yourself? No, don't even
Wait,
say anything. Just go over the
Jim,
top.
wait,
Shut up.
okay, you said trigger. I can't take that word.
No, that's literally what they're doing. I'm like, okay, Nadia, love you, but I'm out. Bye.
It's
The
funny
term
because
trigger warning triggers me.
it you know what? It doesn't trigger like a gun. It triggers something even worse. Drum triggers.
Which it got
Those
so intense that Nadia's just like, okay, kid, I am very unsorry that I said something to piss you off. He's like, good.
see, if it got to that point, and people were like saying like touchy feely things on the show, I would just call them. I would just say, hey, look, if you know what, if you don't like that someone called him a retard, you can get off this show. Okay, there's the leave button. Leave the fucking call.
But by the way, I gave PTR a nice shout out in that. I mean, it's at like 24 minutes in, but
Great, I'm gonna be fucking surrounded by a bunch of touchy feely fucking.
no, not that hangout, not that hangout. The video I made for the channel. No, I knew you. You know what I should have did though? I should have told them to go to Cultcast. Send them your way.
The funny thing is, though, the same people who were bitching about insensitive about pansexuality were the same people applauding me for saying "fuck trigger warnings."
There
So
were same people.
how does that work?
You broke up there for me. What'd you just say? Last sentence.
I said Jim's a cunt. I said the same people who were yelling at me for being insensitive about trigger warnings are the same people who same people who are yelling about me for fucking being insensitive about pansexual are the same people who were applauding me for when I said fuck trigger warnings. So how does that work?
Oh God, it's a fucking mishmash. Oh God. That's something I'm gonna have to maul. Whoops. No, you didn't fucking depress me. You actually got me thinking.
Oh my God! Miracle on Earth!
Oh my God! Thought is a threat.
White man, you so fucking good.
He's strange.
You see, the whole thing I just keep seeing is the fact that typically these people that fucking go out there and say, oh, you can't say mean things about pansexuals are all for the fucking trigger warnings. But they might be following the new trend that's coming out, which I've seen come from these fucking weird elements where they're starting to realize that trigger warnings are a bad thing, that all it does is fucking make you avoid topics that you actually need to address.
Yep. I mean that's and also I've always hated the whole I'm against censorship. And I don't like people telling me what I can and can't talk about.
No more cocoons.
Yeah, no more cocoons.
We were reading an article on the fucking Metalgate podcast, and one of the things we're talking about. Oh, we're not that cool. We're not that cool. We're not so cool. We just quote fucking. I thought that was a legit site. Then whenever you said, "Hey, check the source," I'm like, oh fuck, that was from the Stormer. So I knew that I had a feeling that they actually got the fucking translation right, though. So I went digging to see where they got the translation from, and I found the original site eventually. And yeah, that translation was pretty damn close.
Well, I mean, my whole thing is, okay, he said that, but actually, okay, he said that, but people in America say fucking weird things anyway. You were reading an article on Middlegate, which I appeared on after you left.
Yeah.
What did it say? Your Middlegate article?
Which one?
The one you were about to talk about?
This was in a Metal Gate. Oh yeah, that one article. The one about trigger warnings. About 6 miles long. And ate up most of the show. But like they were saying, it was like you get to a point where you go into criminal law, and now you can't talk about rape cases because it might trigger someone. I mean, so how are you going to prosecute someone for a rape if you can't talk about rape?
Damn.
It's retarded.
Hey, Elliot, remember Sierra, that girl that you liked that comments on your shit?
No, Chris liked her. I thought she was just really friendly.
Well, this is why I appreciate her as a fan, and Jim will even like this one. She watched the entire video and left a comment on it regarding it.
Yay.
That's what
Good
I fucking
for her.
enjoy.
And then I accidentally posted something meant for like Metalgate to her about something like Scott splitting open his cock.
Damn, I'd like to
And she
see
was
that.
like, "What?" And I was like, "Never mind. That was not for you. That was for somebody else."
Hey, Jim, you should do a video of yourself splitting open your cock.
That's only happened once before, and that was a damn good way. Damn good way.
Okay.
That vaginal orifice could have dueled as a nutcracker.
Oh, god damn it, I'm done. Wow. It gets kinky on PTR, but on Cultcast, it goes out the
Yeah,
way.
you stupid ass.
Oh, that was a PTR.
No, I just fuck it. It all depends on the fucking subject matter. If something comes up and I can say something, I will.
I was.
You were what?
See, Anarcha, Jim could talk about those things because he's funny. You can't because you're just pervert.
Nigga ass bitch.
No.
And part of it is the fact that I have life experience. I fucking used and abused this fucking organic shell I'm in. And god damn it, I got the stories to tell.
You know that fucking moment when one of the keys on your keyboard comes the fuck off of it and you try to put it back in and you end up knocking 6 others off?
No, because my keyboard's brand new. But yes, I know what you mean.
And the fucking mute button just like not wanting to sit still and it's making it hard to type.
Wah!
Suck a dick.
No, I'm not into that. I'm sorry.
Suck Jim's massive dick.
No, sorry, Jim. I'm not into you that way.
Here you go, Anarcha. Enjoy this.
Right.
Elliot cannot because it is a picture.
Thanks.
Oh, that is just. Thank you, Jim.
What is it?
It's a sexy girl with the big ass dick sticking out.
Oh.
This is just a random shit I see off of fucking Tumblr.
Coven's Witchcraft Destroys Minds and Rapes Souls.
I'm gonna add you to a group named Tumblr Dorks just so you can get banned from it.
No, don't add me to any fucking groups. You already added me to enough fucking groups.
True. I hate when people someone added me to a group and I left it like 30 seconds after I saw she was like, "Why did you leave the group?" I was like, "Because you didn't ask if you could add." Oh fuck! If you didn't add, I think my insides just burst. Sorry.
Good.
Have you ever had one of those things where you burp and your insides like explode? Or is that just me?
One of those things where you sit there and you doing voices and shit, and all of a sudden you fucking die. Because your name is Elliot Lindemood, and you approve this message.
How you doing? My name is Elliot Lindemood, and I approve this message.
We are fucking up Jim's program.
Today is Gigi Allen. No, because me and him had like a good thing going, then you came in and ruined it.
I should feel bad.
Yes, you fucking ruined everything.
Yes, you should die.
I'll go kill myself now. Bye.
Turn the fucking webcam on and do it right. I'll fucking let you present that shit.
Yeah. Today would be Gigi Allen's 59th birthday.
Yay, he would have been 59. Crack up a
beer
beer for that.
You can easily get back on the topic of religion, I don't care. I'll join it.
I'm just giving you a hard time because it's fun.
Exactly. We like to watch you fucking climb the walls and fucking go all suicide-y.
Me
It's
too.
entertaining at this point.
Yes, it is. Until you actually do it, in which case I won't feel very bad.
You try fucking smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day for 30 years and see how your fucking voice sounds, kiddo.
You sound like a fucking lawnmower starting.
I'm done. I'm gonna die now.
Yes, you.
I'm really
Tentacle. Let's talk
I
about
have to
tentacle rape.
applaud you, Anarcha. You're starting to let them testicles drop. They just went down another micrometer there. Keep it up. Keep it up.
I'm gonna die.
You might actually feel some testosterone at some point. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be a good feeling.
Jim, we talked so loud, so heated. My voice. I was losing my voice at the end of it. It was hilarious.
That's fucking great.
And you know, to everyone listening, would have been like, "Oh, so you guys were fighting?" No, we were just having a serious, heated discussion,
Yeah, exactly.
and we disagreed about it. But you know, it wasn't fighting. We were all having fun. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing nowadays. If you get into a discussion where you disagree, it's always a fight now. It's always a personal fight. It's never just talking.
I mean, the point of fucking... The point of debate, one of the major ones, is to sharpen your own argument. That's why you always want to try to go against someone that has the opposite view, preferably a bit more on the more rational side, so that way you can actually get real logic interjected instead of having to fucking reply to insane troll logic.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, Jim, what were you saying? Just ignore him. He doesn't count.
I understand this. But, you know, and all these people think that it's supposed to convince the other side to fucking side with you. And that's what they think debate is. It's like, no, that's not it. The other person's still going to walk away opposed to you, but maybe they'll see your side of the argument and adapt something better to it, or maybe even be willing to compromise between the two of you.
I mean, you have to be one hell of a debater to actually get someone to completely switch their views.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not out to... I don't care what people believe. I don't care if people believe. But I want to understand their, beliefs, and, some want to understand mine, so...
See, whenever I was on online college, before I fucking went homeless, we were encouraged to debate the fucking death penalty, and I'm all for it. But the thing is, I know that has zero, very limited effectivity in actually preventing future crimes. The benefit it does have, however, is that psychotic motherfucker that killed and molested 18 children doesn't stand a chance of breaking out of jail if he's dead. Him being dead is one more reason for me to sleep better at night.
I kind of gravitate to either for or against it, depending on what mood I'm in. Which will sound weird, but, I sometimes get into these sociopathic moods that I just want everyone to die. But, I mean, look at the guy who killed 77 people in Norway in 2011. He's in jail, and how many people has he killed since he's been in jail? 12. No, 0.
You always run that chance of the fucker busting out or fucking even killing prison guards. You see
there's Say a thing. I'm holding my breath. Say it. Say it so I can stop holding my breath.
I didn't say anything. I'm talking.
Not you, bitch. I'm talking to Jim.
Fuck
Go ahead.
you.
Fucking say what the hell you're gonna say.
She's like.
Anarcha, your feelings do not matter. They are completely discounted here. You are scum.
We're going to make a Mason Pyramid rap album.
I'm still thinking about webcam on my dick just to get your channel taken down.
Jim, we're going to make a Mason Pyramid rap album.
Oh god.
Fucking what was it? What other talking point?
We were talking about the death penalty.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really been for it. Really, I mean, that's it's always been my thing. But like I said, I'm not really. I need to before I debate. I need to like get some statistics and shit. Of course. That's why
Well,
people are like,
serious debate. Yeah, we'd want fucking statistics.
yeah. I think the death penalty is wrong because I said so. And if you don't agree with me, you're a fascist scumbag and you should die.
You're a whore.
I'm glad I'm a whore.
Being a whore is fun, isn't it?
You know what? I should actually pay someone to try to offend Jim. That would actually be more interesting than trying to offend me.
I want to see that because he hung out with like neo-Nazis, so I think he's pretty desensitized.
I'm desensitized to a lot of shit.
I could say I want to pay someone to annoy him, but then I just have to find some Tumblr people.
I'm sure you can annoy him pretty easily.
I don't have to try.
Yeah,
No.
the very fact you breathe is annoying enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jim, how much do you want to see? How badly do you want to see my cock right now?
You better not be fucking exposing your cock on there.
I won't, because that'll get your channel taken down.
Exactly.
I won't. I wouldn't.
And that would piss me off to the point where I would hack and find out where you live.
I wouldn't actually. No, I wouldn't actually do that, as I actually have respect for you.
I hope you do that before we become roommates, because I don't really want to die in the crossfire, but I don't care if he dies.
I won't actually do that.
See, I actually know how to just kill my target and get out.
Okay, cool. Good. Because,
And I know what you look like.
I'm fine if he dies. I don't really care.
Fuck you.
Could you kill Eric too, though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He fucking annoyed. Oh, fuck. I think he was the fucker that said, there are no facts, only opinions. Huh.
No, that was Andrew, I think.
Oh,
Eric's the guy who likes Kiss, who can't formulate a thought in his head.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was Andrew.
I wanted to fucking strangle him. God, that was like the most idiotic. It's like, just trying to take that stance where everything's up in the air. It's like, dude, there are facts. I'll shoot you in the head 37 times with a rocket launcher, okay? And you're going to live because that's my opinion. You will survive this.
Yeah, there are no facts, just so you can live, you can survive that apparently, according to some fucking hell. Where do you get that logic?
Everywhere.
It's all fucking over the fucking internet. It's a major symptom of Generation Wuss because they're taught so much postmodernism they can't accept any facts, and facts are convenient.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, just had a swig of energy drink.
I'm gonna change the name of that video to Facebook versus YouTube.
I'm getting a drink of poo.
You're gonna shoot yourself, okay. Do it on camera. Actually, that'd be disgusting. I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna shoot myself or shit myself?
Oh.
Both? He shot himself in the head and then defecated all over his pants.
That's why you have to wear your brown pants.
I don't have any brown pants.
I'm so glad. Wait, what?
I'm
not even fucking talking to you. You're such a fucking noob.
Oh, he's so nice to me.
I'm having a conversation that's pissing me off.
He's having a conversation with the voice in his head.
I like having conversations with the voices in my head.
Mine are kind of
we get into some very intense arguments and usually issue death threats at each other before we realize, hey, that would be suicide.
I just gave the video a very generic fucking title. I just renamed it YouTube versus Facebook. Fuck it. Hate title shit!
Twitter I hate. I hate Twitter, so I don't use Twitter.
Twitter is for fucking robots. Is that a gun?
No, it's fucking drink it, dumb. Yes, it's a gun.
It's a gun! Oh, shit.
Put down the gun, Jim!
Dude, Jim is powerful enough that he can fucking cock a gun and he can shoot me through a screen.
Great, he's become the modern day Chuck Norris.
No! I'm Cultcast, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
This is why I am God.
Dude, Chuck Norris is a fucking bitch.
We know that it was a joke. Calm your penis.
Dude, my dick was really hard last night. You and
I really don't want to know that. Thank you.
Donkey all over.
But feel free to share with the other people. I'm sure they'd be interested.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Wait, you want to know about his? Really?
Exactly. That's my point. You're that curious about it.
Okay.
Okay, we got another thing here. Scientists replicated 100 recent psychology experiments. More than half of them failed.
Yay! I like when things fail.
Well, the whole thing is, with science, you're supposed to re-question and fucking re-examine everything, make certain it still holds true today and
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
And all these psychology experiments, they could not fucking replicate for the life of them.
That's what I love about science. Because the creationists couch science in a way that it's, they couch it in a way that it's like a religion. It's like they're, the evolutionists, the Darwinists. Whereas people are like, no, or having a blind faith in evolution. And they're like, no, evolution is the best evidence. If something comes along that is even better evidence than evolution, then that's fine. And that's great, but that it hasn't happened and it probably won't happen. But science is all about proving itself wrong, whereas religion is all about proving itself right. Same thing with pseudoscience.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, these things run the gamut of whether media makes you violent to or you a misogynist pig for XYZ factor.
I watched about 20 seconds of Simon Cowell and I wanted to kill someone. Does that count?
I think you would be a prime candidate for these tests.
But that's more just because he's an absolute cunt.
It's like I fucking watched 30 seconds of the fucking Young Turks and I had to fucking go straight to fucking death metal after that because I needed to fucking stop the urge to murder everyone in my locality because, I didn't think I'd be able to get away with it.
Pretty much.
And I was just going to be sacrificing them to pagan deities I just made up just to make those people shut up.
Same thing I feel about, drunken peasants. They're just, but of course, I mean, you have good recommendations. You got me into that one, actually smart feminist woman, whose name I can't remember because I'm stupid.
I know. I'm paying 15% attention, but I should be paying more.
And Anarcha
Summers, there we go.
Yeah, thank you. And Anarcha, that Yvette woman you got me, is pretty cool. And Sargon. So I guess I'm getting more into the YouTube and more community. But like I said, it's only because people have given me recommendations or because I've talked to them online. Like, if I'd never talked to Jim online, I doubt I'd be,
You know what I fucking...
yeah, because we wouldn't have met.
To throw this shit out there. In 2007, the main reason I first started YouTube was because I found a small YouTube channel by the name of Smosh, and I just liked how I liked how these two kids, they were two brothers, Ian and Anthony. They picked up a video camera and they just, acted. They just were silly. They did what they wanted. They were creative with their shit. What they do today. Only back then it was just backyard fun videos. They did skits. They did little mini movies. And my very first channel, that was the whole idea of it. I just picked up the video camera and I recorded shit, and I love that. And I still do that to this day. Only it's more topical shit anymore.
Okay.
I didn't get into Smosh until they were bigger, so I don't know. I was just surprised at how much money they make. And I was like, they make money for this?
Well, dude, Smosh of way back when is much different than Smosh today. I mean, they still have the element. It's just Ian and Anthony. They used to pick up the camera and they do skits of just This, typical shit like Ellie. I don't know if I don't know if you have any. Did you and your sister, since Jim, I don't know if you have siblings or not, but typical shit like wrestling and just, you'd make up games with your imagination and you'd play them with your siblings and your neighborhood friends. You'd just.
We never did that because I never had a good relationship with my sister.
Saying,
So.
Smosh's old shit is like, just. It's just fun shit that you.
But I
do
get what
with
you
your
mean.
buddies.
It was just brothers having fun, and now it just seems like
Yeah.
I think they've lost their heart
Oh,
for
you
it.
can do if you actually just watch their first 5 to 10 videos and then you watch their newest ones, you see a fucking complete difference. Like I can't even watch half the shit anymore, but they were skits. They were mini skits, and they were like, dude, that is so fucking cool, man. That's some shit that I could fucking pull off.
I mean, I write skits and stuff with friends. Yes, I know that sounds fucking geeky as hell.
There was one video they did a long time ago. It was a hide and seek video. It was in 2007-8. When they made a game of hide and seek that was so fucking awesome. I'm like, man, I need to get some friends together and do that myself.
But now it's food battle. So, but anyway, Jim, continue with your story.
Which story was I talking about again?
I don't know. We're gonna make a point, and then I interrupted because I'm a dick.
At least I didn't do it this time.
I totally forget.
Who is messaging me? Someone is messaging me.
And then it goes completely off topic.
I'm going to yell at them.
I am going to yell at everyone. This will be great.
Oh, this fucking Muslim kid messaged me. I should send him the link to watch Cultcast. I don't have the link though. I have the link to join, but I don't really want him to join. Jim doesn't want so.
Yeah, I don't want fucking random people joining my thing because I'd rather have quality discussion as opposed to here's some random douchebag coming in spouting shit, like Anarcha did.
Yeah, kind of pretty much. You might get Alex from PTR chat, but he's cool. He's actually smart, and he actually doesn't jump into a conversation and not know what they're talking about and say something random.
To be fucking fair, I actually said, way before you fucking started, I was going to talk about a certain thing on there. And,
well, yeah, but you could have waited.
Held off till we fucking finished that one fucking topic. All you wanted to do was sit there and bash religion without looking at the positives of it, which is one of the things we were doing. Because we were attempting to look at it from a bit more of an evolutionary prospect here.
Well, I didn't hear that. The only thing I heard was Elliot making some joke about it, so I thought you guys were talking about anything theories at all.
Well, you could wait and listen.
My bad.
And observe.
Or you could even ask a question. What are you guys talking about?
Jim. People can ask questions?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I'm scared.
That's some weird shit, man. I've never heard of that in my entire life.
Well, apparently you haven't.
That's like, whoa, revelation. Man.
I'm just waiting for Erica to go, "Can't you be nice to me?" And the answer is no.
I don't care enough to ask that.
It sucks. I hate that you're not that much of a pussy.
No, I don't care enough.
Because I want people to be offended by me.
Be nice to me. I can't even.
There, that's my response.
I'll shit on the mic.
Oh.
Anyway, I gotta tell this guy to fuck off. He wants to come over, and I don't really want him to come over right now.
What do you mean by that?
To the house, dickwad. Jim, say something for 30 seconds.
Okay, so we got fucking random shit here, and there's nothing worth merit of talking about here. Fucking anyway, exhausted pretty much everything I wanted to talk about except for G.G. Allen, who should have been fucking canonized as a saint by now, for he has led the way, which was done by other people before him, and it was good. There, the end. And I've just been fucking...
Oh, Adrian agrees with me. This Muslim kid agrees with me. Quote, about the pansexual thread, quote, "Elliot, you've created a horrible thread, not because of you, but because of the cancer that plagues it."
Yeah, he's a Muslim, unfortunately.
Hey, fucking man. And here I thought he was an idiot. Oh, no, he still is. Oh. Yeah.
So of course he's a fucking...
I agree. We're talking About. Oh, fuck me. About does not have an I in it.
It does now. Or your fucking reader thingy, it does now.
Jim, about does not have an I in it. Here's your spelling lesson for the day.
Yes, I know this. It has happened to me many a times, and I've had to fucking cap some bitches for it.
You've killed people because you made a mistake.
Yes, I made a mistake, and somebody else had to die.
He really does get it, doesn't he?
Hell, I wake up, and if I'm in a neutral mood, 6 people have to die. If I'm in a good mood, 27 people have to die. If I'm in a bad mood, 374 people have to die.
Your oddity.
Current,
I broke my goddamn belt and it's all Jim's fault.
what's all my fault now?
I broke my belt.
You broke your belt. Were you trying to masturbate to my voice?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought my girlfriend was the only one that did that, but okay.
No, Jim, I can't help it. That voice is godly. I mean, it's demonic. It's
I
like,
love it. Yeah, you're the only person I've ever met or heard of that actually sounds less imposing when you're yelling than you do when you're not.
Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had all the advantages that you've had.
And some people haven't had the disadvantages that I've had, like being blind.
Exactly.
That's a miracle of God.
This is fucking. Oh God, this is like the fucking oppression Olympics here. You know, I have no reason to bitch because I'm white, straight, and male. But then, you know, Elliot's got all the right in the world to bitch because he's fucking blind.
Have you seen those love shy pages? Those ones are creepy.
The what pages?
Basically people who can't. Some of them are involved in MRA, which I know you kind of support, and I kind of don't because I think all people should die.
Yo, my nigga.
But there's like love shy pages, which are basically people who not anxiety disorder, but basically people who can't get laid and who think they're the like that guy Elliot Rodger. You know, people who can't get laid and think they're just
Oh yeah, those fucking.
God's gift to women, and who rant about every day how women shouldn't be allowed to refuse a date. Those people.
You would be fucking amazed how many fucking MRAs bitch about that shit there. Like, they fucking hate it whenever people do those kind of fucking posts.
I know. And I mean, because granted, I've had, other than some one night stands and finally some stable relationships, I've had, no luck with women. But did I go, well, it must be because, all women suck and should be killed, and I'm just so nice. I was like, no, because I'm ugly, I'm a fuck up, and I drive people away with my attitude. I know that. I don't see any reason to change either, because I know the person who will love me or whatever will love me for who I am, not for fucking changing and being a, yuppie, preppy dick. I know I'm not a fucking nice guy. I'm the opposite. I'm a mean guy.
Like I was saying, the MRAs, they fucking hate people who go whining and blaming everything on women. Even though a lot of them are anti-feminist, they're not blaming women, they're blaming the ideology. Whereas these fuckers blame women in and of itself, and that fucking creates a lot of tension. Fucking MRAs fucking hate it.
See, I would never describe myself as anti-feminist, because that's just such a blanket statement that can mean so many different things. I'm anti some feminists. I mean, just like I'm anti some atheists and anti some everything, but I'm pro some, and I don't describe myself as anything. I describe myself as Elliot Lindemood, except for my Facebook, where I'm officially a Satanist.
Satan.
I just thought that'd be cool to put in my religion. I don't know. I was bored. I was like, I'll just be a Satanist. But yeah, I don't describe myself as any MRA or feminist or. I'm Elliot Lindemood, and I have my own views. And if you don't like it, That's what I say if you don't like it.
Exactly. But I mean, I just don't really get fucking the whole entire statement that, you have to blame the entirety for the actions of even the majority.
Well, and okay, why can't you get laid? Why do you have trouble with women? Is it women's fault, or is it because you're a freak and you think you're God's gift to sex, and you think you're just the nicest person in the world, when in fact you're not? Maybe look inside yourself.
See, I didn't start getting laid until after I got into metal. And then I realized it's okay to be an asshole. I didn't have to be this fucking beta male piece of shit.
Yeah.
I
Well,
could just be the asshole I am and go fuck with it, and that's when I started getting laid.
I'm neither alpha nor beta male. I'm just kind of me. But like I had, problems and people would turn away and I've lost friends or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I could compromise and I could be nice. People are like, well, why don't you just tone down and not be so, maybe if you were, and I was never one of those people who like, oh, I have to be on a date, so I have to. Granted, I'm not going to go on a date. I like goat sodomy until I actually met someone where I could actually joke about that. But I was like, you know what? If I get a date and I get lasting love or whatever, if lasting love exists or whatever, that can be a debate for a better time. It's going to be someone who understands and who won't try to change me. It's not going to be someone who, because I have to be all nice and fucking touchy feely or whatever. I can be an ass and make dead baby jokes.
Dead baby jokes are fucking hilarious, along with rape jokes and speciocidal jokes. I'll even take some regular old-fashioned genocidal jokes. Those can be fun.
Annika got me obsessed with tentacle rape, so.
Mm-hmm. Tentacle rape.
That should be the theme song. That should be the theme song for Cultcast.
Tentacle rape. Come on, everybody. Tentacle rape. Tentacle rape. Tentacle rape. Tentacle rape. Tentacle rape.
Yay. Tentacle rape.
And no one sang along with me, you bastards.
I was, but my thing wasn't working.
Mm.
My mic wasn't working. And Anarcha's dead.
Anarcha has died, and he didn't even bother filming it, that bastard. I wanted the fucking ratings.
I know, and I wanted the notoriety. Because, I ghost likes from a ghost.
Ghost likes from the ghost of ghosts.
A good ghost story, even if you don't believe in it, and even if you don't, will still scare the crap out of you. Scott and I and Eric, on Tuesday, after we did a little Metal Gate thing where I talked about the infestation of hipster black metal bands and such, and also I get some great metal books you guys should check out. We did a thing where we started watching gore. And we started watching like scary picture stories and ghost things and started talking about ghosts or whatever. And it was funny because after about an hour and a half of that, I had to go take a piss. So I go out and my dog growled. And it scared the crap out of me because I was thinking about ghosts and stuff. And all of a sudden, it was dead silent. And all of a sudden, that was great. Ghosts.
Oh, fuck. Can't remember the last time I actually heard a decent ghost story because they get so saturated with random fucking bullshit.
I'm not big on creepypastas.
Yeah, that's fucking something I just can't get into at all because it's all fucking trash from kitty perspective.
Yeah, not only that, but they're not really stories. They're just kind of scenes. I mean, a story. Okay, I guess it's it's a scene. It's not like a short story. I thought a short story would be 5 pages long. A short story can still have chapters and shit. I want a story about it with a plot, and but these are just scenes.
I was playing the haunted video game, which has that theme song with the high pitches that makes everyone commit suicide, and then I committed suicide. The end.
Yeah. Whereas a good video, a good story. Like, is it like Lovecraft? And I'm trying to look for short stories like that are like, an hour and a half long that actually have a plot that I can sink my teeth into. But Scott's like, it doesn't matter about the length. I'm like, yeah, it does, because I want to get into it. I don't just want to read it and go. I mean, like the deep web thing was fun, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't really, it was just kind of a description of an event. It wasn't a story with 3 years ago, there was no time frame. It was, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old and bitter.
Maybe that's the point. We're just too old and fucking bitter and must watch everything die.
It's stories for the Twitter generation. We don't have time for an hour story. We just want a 2 minute long boo shockiest story.
Yeah, we can't fucking digest anything longer than 30 seconds.
No, because we're a bunch of... Yeah, I tried creepypasta because I thought I would like it. It was just... It was just... It was, some of them were funny, and some of them actually were written good, but most of them were just like, I want to see. Well, there's more to that story I want to know. So I'll stick to my classics.
Mm-hmm.
I will stick to my classics, and then I will piss on a grave, which I have done.
I've done that too. I've also fucked on top of a grave.
I have fucked in a church.
So I've gotten a blowjob in a church.
Nice. On the altar?
Not on the altar, confessional.
We did it on an altar when the church was closed. See, it was one of those weird churches that had like a band and shit. And we were like, oh, we're going to set up, we need to get the guitars for the band. They're like, okay, go in. So we went in, closed the door, and just, on the altar, just kind of did our thing. Then we stole the band's guitars.
Oh, that's great.
Because we weren't actually affiliated with the band at all. And
See, I just fucking broke into a church. Well, it was abandoned anyway. I was fucking a kid though, so.
Satanic masses are fun.
Especially one done inside a Christian church.
Mm-hmm. Ow, my leg broke.
Your leg?
Isn't that that'd be weird if I was just like so nonchalantly. My leg broke.
Oops, that happened. Yeah.
Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. So what should my newest rant be? I don't know. I did one about grindcore.
Yeah. I was looking at actually getting into some research to do a fucking rant here about that whole religion thing. Then I was going to go off on another tangent with fucking all the shit I've been digging up on how fucked up this generation is for the majority of it, or at least, the most vocal that I keep seeing. If it's not the majority, I question whether it is the majority like I think it is.
The majority of the internet users, but I'm not sure. Because I'm so divorced from this generation, I have no idea.
That's a good thing you are. You at least got some balls.
Well, I remember, back when I was 14, 15, I was like, well, I want to experiment. And, I know a lot of straight edge people. And I was like, yeah, that's fun, but I want to experiment and see what life's like. And I did, and I don't remember much of it. I remember waking up in cars that I don't remember ever being in.
Oh,
I remember, God, that was fun. Like, I remember the last thing I remember, I did, what was it I did? Like one of those, like, tequila and orange juice things, but it was like 9/10 of tequila and 1/10 of orange juice. Then some powder and some beers. I woke up, apparently 2 days had passed, and I was in someone's car.
That's always fun when you wake up in weird places. Yeah. There was this one time, this was after I ended up getting married and shit, and I cut back heavily on the fucking drinking, but I just felt like having a beer after work, and since I worked at a place that there was a off-track betting facility, and they had a fucking bar there. So I was like, why not? I have fucking employee discount. And one of the buddies I used to party with back in the fucking day was working there, and he thought that my alcoholic level was the same as it was when we used to party. So I got all kinds of fucking free booze, and I blacked out. And then there was this one semi-lucid moment I remember where I puked all over my manager. I mean, I just remember it was just fucking projectile vomiting and vomiting again and vomiting all over him in the fucking office, because apparently I was curled up in the ball inside the office. I was so drunk, and they didn't want customers to see me. And the next thing I remember is waking up with a fucking massive hangover, and my wife's just glaring at me, and as I look around and check out my surroundings more, I was in my father's bed.
Okay.
I had not lived at my house for 2-3 years at this point. I'm just like right back there like, what the fuck, man? Did I get fucking wasted? And I call into work, and I still had a job. I don't know how I pulled that the fuck off, but I still had a job.
I was about to say, I thought the next story was, so I was fired. Have you ever woken up after you drink and someone's standing over you about to reprimand you, and you're just like, let's go back to sleep?
Well, that's what I felt like when the wife was looking over me, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to put up with this. I'm just going to. You had me worried when you didn't come home last night. And the whole story about how I ended up in my dad's bed was my buddy that I used to party with did not know where I currently lived, but he knew where my dad lived because that's where we partied, in the attic. So he took me to where he knew where I used to live.
Well, at least you had someone that knew where you lived. I partied with people who didn't know where I lived. I woke up on strange beds and places. Yes, probably. I was just like, how did I get? Yeah, and the whole you had me worried, and you're like, I didn't come home last night. I don't know. Maybe I did. I thought I did, or not.
You would have no idea until you started feeling around. And it'll be really good if there was a pair of boobies there for you. I would have at least been that friend to hire the prostitute just to sit there topless. So whenever you started feeling around, you'd feel a pair of boobies.
I would have been like, why are you just sitting there topless in my bed? I mean, do something at least. I don't know, dance or fucking something. I felt around. I remember waking up one day feeling something on my legs, and it was my dog. But I was like, I think something's fallen on my legs. And it was my huge dog who thought it would be a good idea to lay on my legs. That was painful.
Oh God. Oh,
I hate water beds.
See, the first time I ever ate acid.
Yummy.
Oh God, I didn't know what the fuck was what any of the terminology was or anything. My buddy was there saying, he cut it into 2 doubles, but that didn't register in my brain because I didn't understand, the lingo and shit. All I knew is I was supposed to get 2 hits of acid. There were 2 pieces of paper there. I figured, well, this is my 2 hits of acid. So I ended up eating 4 hits of acid. And this was top grade shit. So my buddy's like, well, where's the other 2 hits of acid? It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I cut over the 2 doubles. I'm like, oh. It's like, oh God, you just ate 4 hits.
And what happened after that?
This was like blizzard of fucking 95 bullshit. Around here there was a blizzard in 95. And it had just started snowing, and we were at fucking Denny's. And we went to the mall, and fucking saw crazy shit like computer-generated graphics eating geometric shapes and shit. Like awesome. The way to the future. And
that'd be awesome.
We sat there. We were bullshitting just major philosophy, and we discovered the meaning of life. I swear to this day, we knew the meaning of life right then and there. But then I drank an Orange Julius, So we're sitting outside Orange Julie's. I was like, did that have a cigarette butt in it? And I looked down. Sure enough, it had a cigarette butt in it. And that's how I forgot the meaning of life. I drank the Orange Julie's with a cigarette butt in it.
Well, at least you knew the meaning of life at one point in time.
Mm-hmm. And like the trip went on, there's a bunch of other crazy shit that went through my head, and fucking the mall was closing because the blizzard was in full swing. We didn't know because we didn't step outside for a while.
Yeah.
And when we realized it was closing and shit, we talked to one of the fucking mall janitors that we were fucking kind of cool with. We smoked the both of them before, and he's like, fine, I'll give you a ride home or wherever you want, just fucking help me clean toilets. And cleaning toilets had never been so much fun. There was a theme song that played every time I scrubbed it, and fucking all these fucking rays of light and fucking unicorns decapitating each other and shit. Fucking cleaning toilet and fucking emptying the tampon boxes in the women's room. Oh my god, that was fun. Just watching the trails and seeing blood flying everywhere. Most of the blood I was seeing was hallucinatory now, but
yeah, of course.
It was fucking great, Never had that much fun cleaning toilets ever. and they had this one guy working there that had Downs, but every time I saw him, I thought he was the hallucination. Yet this fanfare that would play every time he showed up, I thought that was real.
We're going to do PTR one day on acid.
You're going to do it on acid? Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to think theme songs and things.
Anyways, we fucking... So we finally get in there and get our ride, and I just really wanted orange juice. So instead of getting a ride home, we got a ride just across the street to Eaton Park. And I tried their orange juice. Then I looked over across the fucking 6-lane highway, all snow-covered now. And I see fucking Denny's, and I got the crazy idea to see if their orange juice was better. Keep in mind, my fucking friend's babysitting me the whole time through this. So we made a couple trips back and forth just to see whose orange juice was better, Eaton Park or Denny's. So we finally get back to Eaton Park, and it's really fucking late. It's now nighttime and shit. And like fucking... Oh, God. My friend starts talking to these people from one of the local fucking Christian colleges and shit, and he's keeping us cool because he's experienced on acid. And, like, all of a sudden, the whole room just seemed to get quiet, and everyone looked at me. And I looked straight at the people he was talking to's faces and said, I'm tripping my balls off right now. At the top of my fucking lungs. I know the whole place had to fucking hear me. So I get in this conversation about acid and shit. Now I'm just telling them all the crazy shit that's going through my head at that moment and shit. And they give us a ride home to my buddy's house. And like we got there, and as he's going to bed, I sit there and play the fucking Super Nintendo fucking Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and it was the most amazing experience ever. Then I passed out with the controller in my hand. And woke up to my friend's mother looking at me scornfully.
That usually happens with parents of my friends. They wouldn't, like, condemn me, but they'd just be like, what's he doing this time? So, okay, I have to ask then, which orange juice was better?
I honestly couldn't tell you. That knowledge just melted out of my brain.
I know, but come on, I had to ask.
Yeah, I would have to say fucking Eaton Parks.
I love that you just told like a story with the whole thing, and the one thing I asked was, so which one's was the better orange juice?
Oh yeah, that was part of the quest of the day.
Now you got me wanting orange juice, thanks.
It is delicious shit, especially on 4 hits. Or 12.
Yeah, me. Or 12.
Oh, fuck. The very first Ozfest to hit, they had fucking Pantera and Typo Negative all on main stage and shit. And we fucking got there, and we're all fucking tripping balls. And my one buddy, he's dead now, but like fucking, it was just so fucking awesome because we were all on so much fucking acid for this show. We were fucking out of our skulls and like smoking pot left and right because this is the fucking Black Sabbath reunion. Oh my god, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's
And
awesome.
like my one buddy's there. This one guy was there. Who was friends with us, and he was sitting there debating whether he wanted to save his last 2 hits of acid for later or to eat them right then and there. And my one buddy, who's dead now, just said, "Eat another one! Eat another one! Eat another one or I'll kill you!" And he turns around these complete strangers behind us and tries to get up in their faces and just screams, "Eat another one!" I mean, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. I mean, they were cool. They fucking passed the fucking joint between us and shit. And like when fucking, I remember when Typo Negative hit the stage, I thought that they were just playing a CD of Typo. That's how much they sound like their fucking studio work live. They sound exactly like they do on the fucking CD. And I'm just like, and it took me a while to notice there were people actually on stage playing instruments because I just thought it was a Typo CD. I was like, oh my god, they actually are on stage. I actually am watching Typo. Oh, fuck. Pantera took stage, and whenever they played the song Becoming,
Yeah.
this was just complete mind melt for me because of my perspective. They would stop, during a couple points during the chorus, and let the crowd sing the lyrics. And I thought that my voice was commanding everyone in front of me to sing the line, okay? But then the people behind me were forcing me to sing that. So it was going through my mind after the song that I should look for the fucking ringleader that was controlling all our minds.
Phil Anselmo.
Yeah, but he was in front, not behind.
Or
I had an argument thrown at me.
Or Dimebag Darrell. He controlled people's minds until he got killed.
Yeah. And then fucking, whenever fucking Sabbath finally took stage, we didn't smoke any pot because the entire, this is an outside venue. We were in the lawn, and the entire outside got clam baked. Like you could not take a step anywhere and not inhale secondhand pot smoke, no matter where the fuck you were.
Yeah, my friend saw Sabbath the other day, and I don't know. Were they good? Because nowadays they suck live.
They were still pretty good, but they were starting to deteriorate. I mean,
yeah,
we went to...
nowadays, like Ozzy's, like they play War Pigs so low now. It's like generals gathered in their masses. I'm just like, it's too low, dude. It ruins the song for me. I don't know.
Just like bitches with fat asses.
But the song is so low now, so low played. It's just, I don't know, it ruins it for me. Like the riff, for me, it ruins the riff. But I remember first Mayhem Festival. It was a bunch of crappy bands. I can't actually think of any good bands that played. Fucking Slipknot was the headliner. Dragon Force. Fuck, who else was it? Others. Who I liked when I was 14. I don't even remember who else. But anyway, 2009 was cool because, we had Cannibal Corpse, Behemoth, and Slayer, so that was fun. But anyway, and I was annoyed about the whole, frisking thing because I was like, look, what do you think I'm going to have? And he's like, well, I remember doing one of these shows where a guy had a crack pipe up his ass. I was like, I hope he didn't share it. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, you guys want to hit this shit? It's been in my ass for 4 hours.
God, I love that ass wine.
Yeah, I was like, why? But yeah, Mayhem Festival. Fuck it. Goat Whore's playing at Knotfest, which is the Slipknot, music festival. I just don't get the appeal of Slipknot, honestly.
Yeah, there were like what 3 tracks I actually kind of liked from them, but I don't fucking listen to them. So I don't feel like buying the album ever again, and I don't really feel like looking it up online.
It's not worth it. DJ scratching threw me off at first, and then the macho lyrics and 3 drummers and heard the new Iron Maiden album, which most of you haven't.
Okay, is it any good? Because the one
Uh,
track I heard, it sounded like they were ripping off their own riffs yet again.
it is. I thought it was gonna be much worse. I thought it was gonna be like maybe 3 tracks worthwhile. Some of the tracks, like there's an 18-minute long one and a 10-minute long one, they do drag a bit, but they weren't as implodey as I thought they would be. I mean, it's no Sabbath 13 in terms of suckitude. I think they should have trimmed the songs down and just went to a single album, 70-minute long album, but instead of a 90-minute double album. But it was pleasurable.
That's cool.
You could do a lot. I mean, you could definitely do a lot worse than that album. You could buy um, Ghost's new album, which I also listened to. I never liked Ghost. Ghost never did it for me.
Mm.
They're so poppy. Listen to the new Motorhead album.
Okay, was that any good?
Have you ever heard Motorhead before?
I've heard quite a bit of Motorhead. I just don't
Okay,
know.
then you know what to expect.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same old, same old. Let's get fucking drunk and gamble and.
Let's get drunk, gamble, and enjoy life because I'm 69 years old and I don't care anymore.
That's the spirit.
Kind of pretty raw production, honestly, which I was surprised about. Like, raw kind of dirty production. They have a Rolling Stones cover at the end, "Sympathy for le Devil." It's pretty good, honestly. It's a Motorhead album. If you like Motorhead, you'll definitely enjoy this album. And if you like to drink, you'll definitely enjoy this album. Lemmy's having some more health issues, though. They cut a concert short last night, and they've had to cancel a show tonight because Lemmy's having health issues again.
Lovely. What are those issues?
I don't know.
They didn't go into it at all.
I know he's got like liver. Like I know he had to give up. Here's Lemmy's moderation. Okay, he's given up bourbon for vodka, and he's cut down a little bit on the smoking.
A little bit. So we're talking 2 packs a day instead of 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Lemmy's moderation. I guess the doctors were annoyed because he needed to cut down on his alcohol content, and one of his doctors said, "Yeah, he makes progress, and then he fucks it up by drinking 3 bottles of wine a day." I mean, this is a guy like I said. I mean, I thought, okay, he's sobered up because he was talking about how he's going to be in moderation. I was like, okay, he's sobered up. No, he's just traded bourbon for vodka. He's going to die soon.
Yeah.
How did he live to be 70? 70 years old now. God damn. How did he live to be 70?
I do not know.
But he's going to die soon. What do you think? A year? 2 years?
Speaking of music, AC/DC's making one final album and then they're done.
Good. They should have been done 35 years ago.
And I guess it's a tribute to all their fans over the years. It's a new song, but it's kind of I guess it's a thank you album.
Yeah. I've never been an AC/DC fan, so I don't care.
Yeah. It's not a big thing. The only thing that I remember actually kind of fondly from AC/DC was they had this one cover band try to do it bluegrass style. And that was only good because I was listening to it when I was hammered.
Dude, I want to do country songs of Cannibal Corpse. Early hours, open road. The father of 3 was impaled on the wheel as his skull became a part of their dash. Eyeballs ejected, his sight unaffected, his eyes on organs collapse.
Yep.
Seatbelt was useless for holding him back. It simply cut him in two. Him his guts and out leaked pus as his spinal cord took off and flew.
Sometimes I fucking hate my family for the simple fact that they don't take what I do fucking serious.
My family doesn't take what I do seriously, and I wish they would. I killed my family. Oh, sorry.
Well, you even
But
have
yeah,
more on that because they take your sister fucking serious, but they don't take you serious. And
they have
when
never taken me serious.
what pisses me off at Jim, I'm sorry again for this. This is the last time I'm going to do this, and I am actually genuinely sorry for this. But
Well, okay, just fucking do it.
Yeah, shut up and do it.
they want me to get a 9 to 5, even though I make more money per month than my mother does. My stuff isn't considered a job because I don't actually get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, take a shower, and go somewhere for 9 hours. She doesn't understand what I do, therefore it's not fucking real. I'm like, I make more than you do in a month, and you don't consider what I do fucking real.
I mean,
Well, it doesn't seem. YouTube and Facebook, they're for fun. They don't seem like a real career. And I just want to fucking.
I'm just waiting to see what Jim's reaction is.
No, I'm waiting for it actually.
The
That's all I
whole
have to
damn
say.
thing is the fact that thanks to the internet, there are a vast number of new avenues to make a living. If you work at it hard enough, you can fucking do something with it.
Right.
Yep. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do because I hate working for people. I've done it. I utterly hate it. I've never had any good jobs, but because the boss has always yelled at me for stuff, and I've always said the wrong thing and got fired.
I can't fucking work around people because of exactly what you said. Like if I do something and whatever, and then I get yelled at it, like the one 9 to 5 that I worked at was Casey's General Store, and which I technically worked at 8 p.m. to 7 o'clock in the morning because I was night
Yes, you were
person.
a thing. You were a thing.
But there were so many fucking times when I would do my job perfectly fucking fine, and the meth addict motherfucker who worked the shift before me and the coke addict that worked after me, I'd get blamed for shit that they didn't do right. And I'm like,
Let me
motherfucker, you know. And the boss was even like, yeah, I know they didn't do it, but he still yelled at me for it. I was like, man, fuck this shit.
let me just say something because you were talking about how they take my sister seriously. Uh, it's just funny because I get more views and more subscribers. Like they would.
Well, your sister's a PewDiePie clone. I'm
They,
just
they
saying.
they got her a one of those professional microphones. Yeah, okay. I bought a headset mic, but I asked my dad, hey, could you help me record on Skype? Could you help me figure out how that was? And he was too busy helping her do the fucking you know uh, convert videos to send to her thing so she can edit. I was just like, okay, if you're not gonna help me, I can't do Skype because I can't figure out how to do that. Well, I have to find my own way around it. So it's all I've always been I was the one who wanted to do this
Man,
before she did.
I fucking wish I had access to Terror Dome still. God damn, I wish I had access to that.
You should have access to what?
You didn't know me back then, but I had. There was no. The Terror Dome was a YouTube channel that I was
Oh,
on.
okay,
But
yeah.
not the one I've been talking about. It was like PTR is Terror Dome was a radio thing like that. Only it had almost 1 million subscribers, and it was a big collaboration YouTube channel. But fucking wish I was still a part of that. The only reason that I quit doing that was because it was libertarianish. It was like the Young Turks, only it was really uh very anarchist, very fuck all government, burn it down, we can fend for ourselves. But at the same time, it was just a lot of hypocritical shit was on it. But goddamn, you just reminded me of that shit.
But so yeah, I had to do everything. I mean, I didn't get any help with promotion until I had friends. I didn't get any help with um,
Fucking
any
that
of that. So I've
that
just been,
that 1202 anarchist, I grew that bitch myself. I mean, I didn't have Facebook. I mean, I had MySpace back then, but 2009, I grew that bitch myself.
I left MySpace as soon as it became popular. That's how cool I am.
I left MySpace when all my friends went to Facebook, and I had no one to talk to.
All my friends are dead.
Everyone's friends are all dead.
I like how I just said friends, and I'm referring to those who I went to middle school and high school with. I like how
I don't talk to many of those people anymore, although they occasionally still message and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah,
like, what the fuck?
I can't talk. I'm hosting a radio show.
Now, in Arc, I do want to say one thing here.
Go for it.
I wouldn't mind so much if you focused on those likes and shit as promotion only, instead of looking at it as a source of fucking self-validation.
I don't look at it as a self-validation. I like, now, when it comes to comments, you know, those actually mean more, but I've even said this, I've even said this before, but Jim, I think you've only known me for 4 months now, which I actually haven't really done a rant for like 4 or 5 months, but I've said this before in videos countless times. You know, you can like my video or dislike it, but for fuck's sake, please use the comment section and tell me why. How do I make you feel? And they still like and dislike
Because you
it.
suck.
My buddy actually once recommended me, he's like, you should just deactivate the likes and dislikes. I'm like, I don't fucking, there's not really any point of doing that. Because it's feedback, but I like comments. And I really love video responses were the shit. Those were the good old days right there. Oh my fuck. Get a video response from somebody. Yeah, that's how you do that. Fuck like
Don't you wish you could deactivate people?
I'd love to deactivate people. That's why I support us evolving into the Borg. Or at least, you know, we gotta get some of those House Harkonnen heart plugs where you just pull it and they fucking bleed out and die in front of you. You're done. Oh!
There's
That
one
would
video
be
that I
fun.
have that kind of fucking makes me curious. It's got 1,500 views and 3,000 likes. Can you explain that? It's been that way for 2 years now. I don't understand it at all.
The ghost likes.
No, that's beyond Ghost. 3,000 likes and 1,500 views. That's beyond Ghost. That's I don't know what that is. I've been trying to figure it out for a while now.
Machines.
Yes.
Yeah, someone shoving a fucking vodka bottle up their ass deserves a like.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they probably should. They probably do because, you know, that takes skill.
Gotta relax them muscles just right so you don't fucking break the bottle up there.
I could put, hey, take a picture of that and post it in Meth Lab. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think that would fly because of how Facebook runs things. You gotta let the porn flow.
Dude, ever since you fucking got in that place, it's been we're almost at 3K.
It's because he's awesome and you're not.
That fucking Satanist video, well, Scott says he's a comedian, but that one guy, no, just me, Senpai. That one took off in there.
Which one?
The No, just me, Senpai, the Satanist video.
Oh.
This one.
Satan. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we all saw that.
And I was like, that's just so not my thing.
They're digging the fuck out of that one.
We saw that, and yeah, the guy was funny and whatever.
I'm gonna try to send it to MySpace, everyone. Here I go.
I think he was taking the piss, but Scott disagrees. So
I just couldn't get in that because I was like, dude, you're hamming up way too much, and fucking some Satanists will fucking ham it up, but not to that point. You saw that guy didn't.
Scott thought he was tripping. Scott thought he was tripping. I thought he was just hamming it up.
Yeah, that's definite hamming it up. I wish it was tripping because usually when you're tripping, you come up with some really fucked up.
Most Satanists I know would only do that for fun. I mean, most Satanists I know only do that for fun or for like, you know, whenever they're doing like the formal, you know. But whenever they're trying to explain themselves to camera, they're usually serious and, you know, they don't do it like that. So they just picked the wrong guy. You know, I was thinking about this the other day, and I think everyone's already reached this conclusion, but I'm going to think, if you really want to get alternative ideas out, call them comedy. Because like George Carlin, 90% of his fans, the mainstream fans, just thought he was a comedian, right? Just thought he was a comedian who said some funny things that were so out there that they were, funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the other 10% were, or maybe even 1% were brain damaged as me and were like, this is not just funny, but he's got some really good ideas there. I really believe that most people who watch comedians like that don't get what the actual message is, and then only a few people actually get it. That yes, they're being funny, but they're also
Well, I
getting
think
new
you're a
ideas out
bit
there.
off on the percentages here.
Okay, I know,
About
I'm off on the percentages. I know.
the mainstream fans that are about 60% from what I've seen. Then you got those other people that like, yeah, he's really onto something. That are about the other 30%. Then you got about 10% who have turned Carlin into a fucking religion.
Yeah, I know. It's just, but like, cause I was talking to someone about George, kind of like, and he was like a Christian. Okay, he was like a Christian, and I go, you don't care that he criticized religion? No, they're just jokes. I'm like,
They're
not so
not actually
much.
jokes. They're
Well, I
fucking.
mean, they were jokes. I mean, he was a comedian, but at the same time, he was saying something serious. It's like I said, that's how you get alternative ideas out. You call them humor, because if you try to get all those ideas out and I'm serious, I like people when I like it when a lot of people die. People are gonna get all offended, but if you get the ideas out in comedy, people will think, oh, it's comedy, it's excusable. But yeah, you'll have those people who are like, man, he thinks like I think. And that's why I try to kind of be a failed comedian. I'm just
Trying to
not.
be a failed comedian. I'm
Well, no, I don't.
purposely trying to fail.
Well, no,
No, that's
no, I'm
true, you
not.
are.
But I'm just not funny, and I understand I'm not funny. So why not fail? Why not purposely try to fail?
That's what makes life fun.
And that's what makes life fun. Cultcast, the cast of the cold.
As we
Yeah,
get drunk and hammered.
we did a thing on Metalgate after you went to bed. I guess Scott did like a little Metalgate extra about black metal and about something and something else, and he was worried that metal all sounds the same now and that it should all be different and progressive, and that I'm just like, you need to like look at things without a progressive rock attitude, man.
Yeah, really, it's like, fuck. I can't believe fucking went back on that shit. Because we had a fucking really interesting conversation a while ago with Corey. And he was saying, well, what happens if we get someone that uses the metal formula but does it in such a way that it is better than what was already there? As opposed to, trying to include all these other elements, try to make it even more pure, doing the same thing.
But there's only so many times you can arrange a blast beat or whatever. It's like, dude, and I even told him, rather than diving into one genre, why don't you get things from all different genres? Because there's so many different styles of metal. You know,
Mm-hmm. I mean,
go in.
that was a point I brought up a while ago, and he's like, that'd be cool, but then what if we...
I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, there's a place for progression in metal, and progressive metal has its place. I don't like it. It's not that I didn't try it, or but it's just I don't know. It's why does metal need to bring in outside influences from? I mean, okay, yeah, metal brought in outside influences from punk, and their thrash, death, black was created, but why does metal need to be all about progression? Maybe we have maxed it out, but you know what? We have a pretty kick-ass sound right here.
Mm-hmm. And if you just refine it a little bit, give it a few tweaks, or hell, even just stealing riffs from people who do it good and rearranging them in a pattern that makes even more sense than the original.
But no, everything has to have 18 stops and starts and transitions and, 5-minute long solos, and everything has to be scale and music theory, and we all have to read music and graduate from music school. Well, that's why I got into punk, because he didn't have to do all that. I got into punk because I was like, hey, they suck as much as I do.
Punk's fun when they do it right.
I'm just being mean to Scott because he's not here. If he was here, I'd be all nice to him. Not.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking knockdown, dried out fight. That'd be fun.
Well, no, we had that yesterday.
And then I would purposely look up fucking Gmail porn instead of fucking just seeing what the hell's in my one Tumblr feed.
Gmail porn.
Just posting it to fucking blow Scott's mind. I can't blow yours with it because they haven't made a tactile version of it yet. Where you'd feel the face, oh, that's pretty. You'd feel the titties, ooh, those are nice. Then you go down, there's a cock there.
Ah! I'm surprised he can still watch, because I know a lot of people, when they have kids, they get really fucking conservative. But he can still watch babies getting hit by cars.
That's right, dead babies everywhere.
So, you know.
See, I had kids, but I never lost that ability either. I didn't like get fucking all offensive and shit. You know, while we're talking about abortion and shit, it's like, oh, fuck, you know.
I know a lot of people do, you know, a lot of people are like, I can't watch that anymore. What about my kid? I'm like, well, don't leave the kid on the street so cars can hit it.
I mean, thanks to circumstances, I haven't fucking seen my kids in fucking a decade now. And it fucking pains me to no end, you know, but, you know, I'm not going to fucking sit there and dwell completely on that. But I will say that, you know, if I found out anything was threatening them, I would fucking kill the bastard. I would definitely defend my kids.
If it hurts you so much, just, you know, if it gets too much, just kill Anarcha for release.
Yes, I will kill Anarcha for release. You are now a sacrificial goat, Anarcha. You have been volunteered.
Yes, Anarcha is now. No, he's not cool enough to be a goat, though.
I'm trying to fucking hack into my old email account. Give me a minute.
You're hacking into your own email account.
I haven't fucking used it in almost fucking 9 years.
Okay. This is the part of the show where I care.
Nigga, fuck me.
Is it? Is it really? Is
No.
It first?
No.
First, Elliot cares.
I care about some things, music, but about Anarcha's problems, no.
Recovery, password recovery scan.
Oh, he's gonna murder me.
I'm not even paying attention to your stupid ass.
Oh, that hurts my feelings. Jimmy, hurt my feelings.
No,
I have to write about it on
You're
Facebook.
making it kind of hard for me to.
We have to get 1 million likes for it too because it's so hurtful. We have to validate you that much.
I know. I hate life now. You can always just like wait till we're done, Anarcha. But you know, I guess 24 hours isn't enough time to.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna go on forever here.
No.
We exhausted the good shit. We've already gone to the degeneracy stage now.
Well, I was gonna make fun of.
Damn it.
What were you gonna make fun of? Come on.
I don't know. No, I was gonna say about. I mean, all these people, and nowadays, I've been criticized for not having an open mind when it comes to music.
You've been criticized.
But nowadays, because I listen to it and I criticize it.
Might just have to call Microsoft then.
And apparently, having an open mind today means lavishing praise on anything you listen to, even if you think it sucks.
Oh, fuck. Back when I was in fucking college and shit, everyone's saying, you gotta have an open mind, you gotta have an open mind. Why the fuck are you French? The fucking racist, you fucker! Oh my god, you are evil! Like, God, you're saying have an open mind, but you can't be open-minded about this? Yeah, sure, 95% of what they say is complete bullshit, but 5% of it makes a little bit of sense. You got fucking... it was an actual statistic pulled from the fucking Department of Justice, 50% of the murders in the nation are conducted by black people who are a definite minority in this country. So what the fuck's the cause? I mean, the obvious racist solution, which is bullshit, is either ship them all out or kill them. I don't agree with that. But if we look at where the fucking cause of it comes from, and it's not fucking genetic, I'd say it's more societal, somewhere along the lines of we conflate black culture with gangbanger culture.
Yes.
And
yes,
thus it
ship
gives
them
them
all
this...
out. Ship them all out to a country they've never been into, and their ancestors haven't lived there for over 150 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes fucking no sense. But, you know, you look at the cause and effect, well, maybe if we fucking actually didn't put such emphasis on skin tone alone being an essence of culture and put more emphasis on things like, well, you have your local community, you have the communities where your fucking ancestors came from. These are things which you could derive culture from, not just lump everyone, say, okay, you're all black, you're all gangbangers.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know people who were like, well, how could you date a black girl? Aren't they all gangsters? I'm just like, why don't you like get out in the world every now and then? But my whole thing about open mind is like I have an open mind when it comes to music. I will listen to different music, and if I think it sucks, I will tell you, you know what, this sucks. This absolutely sucks, and I hate it, and I want you to die. No, but you know what I mean. But I've been accused of having a closed mind because I listen to music and say it sucks, which is something that I guess we can't do. I guess we can't actually criticize music anymore.
Yeah,
Don't criticize my taste.
We can't have taste. We can't have standards. We can't fucking demand quality. It all has to be the same mediocre bullshit that fucking floods the nation for cash and prizes.
I was so annoyed with Mason and Noah. I played White Power by Screwdriver. Just after you left, I played White Power by Screwdriver on that fucking stream. I was just so annoyed with their idiocy.
Oh, I'll have to fucking like it to you sometime. I liked that one stream that you killed. It was a band called Bound for Glory. The song's called Dr. Martin Dental Plan. I mean,
I was trying to post shit that you would like because I thought, oh, you're here and I'm going to show you new metal, and they kept skipping over it, so, you know.
Now I fucking posted that because you said, oh, I'm going to post up White Power. I'm like, fine, I'll post one of the few songs I like that's from the White Power fucking bullshit.
And they skipped over it, I think.
Mm-hmm. They played 2 seconds. You made a comment saying, that sounds like the singer from some other band. I'm like, nah.
Well, I said that sounds like the low. I said kind of sounds like the guy from Overkill. Actually, later on, right after you left, we actually did listen to it.
Oh, cool! You heard it. What'd you think?
Right after I thought it was pretty good. Actually, I thought it was. It sounded like if Bobby Blitz from Overkill's balls dropped just a little bit. Because I hate Bobby Blitz's voice. It's so annoying. But I listened to it. But yeah, I would post like stuff, and then like I said, they would just skip over without it, and then they post Soulja Boy or Lagwagon.
Oh god.
And I was just like,
look up Bound for Glory. I mean, they got a lot of good shit. Midtown Boot Boys is hit or miss. I mean, it all depends what they're singing about. There's another band actually called Chaos 88, which is one of their side projects. I forget which one.
I know them. Yeah.
Oh, you know of them?
Yeah, I know them from somewhere.
Yeah, they're like, I mean, they only did like 1 or 2 albums, but like it was a side project where they just sung about the violence out the racial angle.
But yeah, so I think it would be fun one day, okay? And don't KO this yet. I think it'd be fun one day if we got a couple guys from Metalgate, me, you, fucking some other guys, and we played music on YouTube on Hangout. Like, not broadcast. But we go, oh, well, if you like this, listen to this. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah, fucking just go out there. Oh, yeah, I'd like to get a few of the guys from fucking Metalgate to do that.
I think that would be...
Because I like some of their taste in music just to hear some of the more obscure shit I haven't heard yet.
See, the problem is we had Mason and Noah. Anarcha played anime themes, which I will admit to them, some of them were annoyingly infectious, but I'm just not into the... Here's something that's going to make me sound racist. Why do all Japanese girls sound like they're fucking 12 years old and like they're 2 feet tall? They just have these little tiny voices. Like every Japanese singer, female singer I've ever heard, just has a voice that's like, I'm just like, it sounds like the fucking Chipmunks.
I have no idea why that is. It's not all of them, but there are
No, I know,
a
but
shit ton
yeah, I know. I'm
that
convinced.
just have that fucking high squeaky fucking pitch sound to it.
I'm convinced, and I know Anarch, if he was here, would deny it. I'm convinced some of that is auto-tuned. Because I was listening to one of his things, and it did not sound real to me. The cadences did not sound real to me. I mean, the squeaky voice is just so annoying. I was just like, oh god, turn that off. It's like the fucking chipmunks. Chipmunks do anime. Chipmunk tentacle rape.
Exactly. Ugh.
So I was just like, I mean, well, I know it's not all. I mean, I've heard, but it's just everything all the anime stuff. Just plus, I don't like J-pop, so. But yeah, that would be fun to do more obscure thing. But yeah, just don't get Mason or Noah in there.
Yeah, we need people with actual taste in music, not, oh, we listen to fucking everything because we have to like everything. Oh, except for your shit, 'cause that's way too extreme.
Or Mason who likes One Direction. Scott was like, please tell me he's joking. I'm like, nope.
Oh, God.
And Noah who thinks it's funny to post Soldier. Did you hear the Sperm Swamp thing he posted?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so Sperm Swamp. Now I like the slam death metal stuff with the pig vocals that you don't really like.
Well, you keep saying that, and I have to
I
correct
know.
you once and for all.
I know.
I do like some of it. It all depends upon how it's used in the fucking music.
I know. I was just saying because I like a lot of it. But anyway, Sperm Swamp had programmed drums, guitar riffs that are meh, and vocals that he's not even trying to do pig squeal. It just sounds like a dog growling. It's not even real words. It's just I'm just like, dude, this is not pleasant listening. I don't like this. It's supposedly porno grind or cyber grind, two genres that I don't really like that much. So I'm just like, Sperm Swamp doesn't even do porno grind well, and I hate porno grind. They can't even do a genre I hate in a way. They do a genre I hate in a way that makes me like the other bands. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Pretty
That's
bad.
fucking shitty.
But yeah, talk it over with Metal. I don't know anyone else. I don't know anyone in Metal because Geek that well. But yeah,
I'll
talk it
just
over.
fucking make a post sometime, and we'll probably just do it on like
Alright, that'd be fun.
someone hangout, probably the Metal Gate one, just because that's
Well,
fucking bring it there.
we shouldn't broadcast it though, because if you broadcast it, you know, like I mean, the Asheron thing was fun, the Bob Larson thing, but no one heard anything. So it'll just be us going, yeah, that's good. Silence. Yeah, that's good. So
It's
you
not going to
shouldn't
be.
broadcast it.
I'm not going to fucking broadcast the link to it. I'm just going to bring it up and see if we could get together at a certain day, certain time.
I'll be there, unless I'm banned, of course, which I hope I'm not. You're gonna ban me now, aren't you?
I haven't
banned.
banned anyone because I limit who the hell I share these links to.
Yeah, true. And I know not to share the link with anyone, you know, because it's your thing. So I'm not gonna, you know. Besides,
Yeah, so I know you like your fucking random chaos. I like a little bit of random chaos too. Whenever I do my thing, I want actual like quality of content.
it's not that I like random.
has grown on me as that type of annoying that like it's just fun to bash.
It's not that I like random chaos. It's that I'm hoping, like when you guys came on, that somehow someone's gonna come on and it's gonna be awesome. They're gonna, you know, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of stupid people, but someone's gonna come on and just be awesome, and it's gonna be a welcome addition to the show. It's not that I don't like random chaos. It's that I can't find anyone willing to co-host all the shows. You know.
See, I'm thinking I'm the closest thing you got for the Friday thing, and I can't show up every Friday because.
Yeah, I mean, Anarch is the closest, but he never talks. He's a very good promoter, though. Yeah, the sad thing is you're the closest thing. That's sad. You know.
That's sad. Okay, I'm going to keep talking, and Anarcha's shutting up and for no reason. Just give me something I can attack you for at least, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I try. Well, you know, I wake up and go, what can I give to Jim that he can make fun of me over?
Yeah, I've killed the blind thing to death, but it's still fun every now and then.
Well, you're not as conservative as Scott, so the fact that I'm like a socialist pig, so.
Yeah, we don't got that dynamic because I'm middle of the road. When it
Yeah.
comes to left, right, I'm middle of the road, but when it comes to the up, down, I'm closer to anarchist.
I am closer to me, which is the best thing to be closest to. Yeah, Scott's a little more conservative, so we have the whole, socialist pig versus capitalist pig dynamic, and that's always.
Fuck. I had to catch myself on that one. Oh, God, 'cause I had to fucking come back.
What?
So you take pictures of yourself and jerk off to it, then it's like, oh, he's blind. You fucker, you can't say that.
Yeah, but I do that anyway. I just imagine what I look like.
There we go.
Boom. Yes. See, I can still do it. I can save your joke.
You saved it. Boom.
I saved it from the realms of things. Scott's gonna do a Metalgate free for all on Tuesday, apparently.
Oh, lovely.
Because I guess it's the season finale. I guess he's gonna do 10 episodes for each season, which means I'll soon have more PTRs than Metalgates.
Yeah, 'cause you try to do it weekly without a break, because that's your thing. Right.
I mean, I guess I could take a break if I wanted to.
Well,
I still want to.
I just totally agree with taking a break on the Metalgate thing because of how we try to stay topical, how we try to fucking keep everything going and try to fucking shine a light up different things' ass and kick posers' asses and everything. Whatever.
Well,
And we try to deal a bit more with facts than just fucking random bullshit,
Well, and plus, like, your thing is a little more topical, and your thing is a little more, like, mine, we could talk about anything. I would like to be more topical, and, you find good stuff, and I try to find good stuff, but, we try to be, but, I mean, it's, PTR, I'm thinking of doing some, maybe a spin-off or something, if I could find, like, real music fan, like, you, but, like, if I could find, like, other, like, grind and metal fans, because, like, if I start talking about music news, Anarch is going to zone out, and no one else is going to comment, which is why I don't mention music news on PTR, because I'm just like, ugh, I can't get any dialogue. But if I could find some music fans, I would love to do, like, a more music-based show. We can't play music, obviously, but, music news, making fun of metal bands for being stupid, making fun of Metal Injection for being a failure.
Make fun of a lot of those sites for being. Oh God, they had this thing on fucking Decibel. Oh God, it was all like saying, metal concerts need to be more accessible to women, and people keep making these arguments that, like, it's all totally just because totally, like, aesthetics, because, metal is brutal. But I think it's because they're getting groped and molested, and no one takes them seriously whenever they fucking talk.
Well, there aren't any metal bands with female vocalists or female members, and I've never seen female. I didn't have female friends that were into metal, or that never happened, right?
Yeah, none of that fucking happened. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't say that any of these things I'm saying happen to women that are bad happen to men, because for the sake of argument, just shut the fuck up.
I mean, I like to be exclusive in metal. If women can come out, yeah, okay. There's maybe some grope thing, but it's just a grope. It's not like they're,
Well, fucking one
raping
time,
you.
I'd seen one guy grope a girl once, and that guy was left picking his fucking teeth up off the fucking floor after she got done curb stomping him. And people know that if you fucking fuck up and do shit, you're gonna get your fucking ass handed to you.
I know a guy who groped a girl, and the girl just literally turned around and go, "Meh, no thanks," and he was just like, "Oh, okay," and walked away. It was hilarious because it was so like he was just drunk and he was like, "Hi," and she was like, "Eh, not my type."
That's great. Yeah, just piss off.
Okay, well, thanks. Yeah, but
this whole thing does, however, seem just be like, you're not allowed to be a sexual creature anymore, you know. Which is not the part of feminism that I grew up with. I grew up with you're supposed to be free and wild, you know.
Well, yeah, there are, sex positive feminists or whatever,
Yeah, they're still out there, but
Oh yeah.
even a good portion of them seem to lean more towards the puritanical thing whenever it comes to, can men express their fucking sexuality? And it's like, nope, he can't, but I can.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you shouldn't be groping women, unless they
Yeah.
want you to. That's kind of duh.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of duh. But
That is.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They champion new metal. Well, it had a lot more women in it. And I was like, yeah, but the scene sucked. New metal sucked. I don't know. Like I said, I know people who. I know like women who look like the most vulnerable creatures in the world. Like short and happy, and yet if you mess with them, you'll wind up, with a broken head. And you're thinking,
Uh,
did that girl dressed in pink and smiling just break my head open?
and that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
I've known a
Yeah.
lot of women like that fucking shit. It's been a general rule of mine, even though I've broken it a few times. I've always tried to maintain the rule that I would not date anyone that could not kick my ass. And sure enough, those ended up being the better relationships I had, were the ones where they were strong enough to beat me up.
I'm not sure if anyone could do it, although I've never really challenged them to do it. You know what? I'm gonna ask the girl I'm semi-involved with. When you come out here, try her to beat me up. Yeah.
She'd probably think it's kink.
Well, she is into that, so.
Hey, that makes it even more fun.
She like comes and punches me in the face. Okay, you've won. Also, you broke my nose and broke 6 of my teeth. Thanks. Now I can't have meat anymore.
Can't eat meat. This is the end. Can't eat meat.
But you can still beat meat. You can't eat meat, but you can still beat the meat. Yeah, dude. If I couldn't eat meat, I would just jump off a cliff.
Oh, God. I'm just reminded of this fucking vegan. Oh, God. She's on my friends list just because I was in a fucking BDSM group a while back on fucking Facebook.
Yay.
And all the group degenerated into fucking a bunch of fucking pussy-ass antics, and then the fucking 50 Shades crowd started coming in.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. Yeah.
And so I dropped out, but I only added her to my friends list because she was a mid there, and that way I get tagged into the games, which were pretty cool at the time, trying to guess, whose genitals belong to who.
But oh yeah, you've told me about her. She posts
all this fucking vegan crazy shit, which I find entertaining because I like to fucking mock it. And it's like, oh, God. Let's see, I got a couple things I mocked on the Call to Gym here on my fucking Facebook. See, I don't even fucking plug my own Facebook.
I know. I love it. You're like the anti-fucking. You can like his Facebook if you look up what his YouTube name is, you fucking idiot.
Well, you see, for you, this is great because I'm very discriminatory against blind people. Because there is a link to my fucking Facebook on my profile page for fucking YouTube. But it's there underneath my banner, and you have to click in a very specific spot to get it. So it's very discriminatory against you.
Yeah, whatever. I saw Jim Kamikaze Thompson share the Cult of the Gym. I was like, oh, he has a page. I'm gonna go like it now. I just saw your thing, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, even though you can't see half the content because most of it's pictures. But I got this one picture of this guy stuffing he's got like 6 ribs in his mouth, and he's got 2 ribs there. And the thing that she posted was, making fun of like people's reactions from the vegan standpoint. That, a man shot a lion? That's terrible, And that's what it originally said, trying to say that, him eating meat's a bad thing and shit. trying to say this is hypocrisy. You know, when that lion was shot and shit, and I just fucking overrode it and said, a man shot a lion? That's delicious.
Right? I mean, right? I was just thinking, what does lion taste like?
Exactly.
What does lion? What does good old Cecil taste like?
Tastes like lion.
Lion.
Lion. Oh, God. Well, I fucking ate frog's legs once. I always try to fucking try different foods when I see it when it's exotic. Shit. And, tried frog's legs, and it had this really, really faint, like, fish taste combined with a really, really faint chicken taste, all in the same bite.
Wow.
I mean, I would probably still be. I wouldn't suggest it because it was so faint. You would have to fucking, not eat anything but the frog leg to get that flavor. But I ended up getting sick on it afterwards. So either A, it wasn't cooked, or B, I just can't hack frog legs.
Poison frog. Poison. Hey, you heard about the one frog? Not to get off topic. Who, what it does for a weapon is it breaks its own toes. It forces it through the skin to make claws.
Oh, fucking shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If I could force my own skeleton out of my own
break
to make a weapon. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Slim Jim. God, my face.
Oh, you want to talk about funny? Scott didn't believe that there's a video called Edward Penis Hands.
Oh, God.
So he looked it up.
He didn't believe that. I never heard of it, but the moment that you said Edward Penis Hands, I automatically thought porn.
No,
if it's not porn, if not porn, then it's a parody, but it exists.
Yes, it's a guy whose hands are penises. It's a parody, of course, of Edward Scissorhands, released in the 90s, and he watched a trailer of it, and it's amazing. I guess the guy really does look like Johnny Depp.
Oh, that's interesting.
So look it up. It's funny. He's eating with them. He's eating with
a bunch of cocks.
He's eating, and there's a line. That's disgusting. Because he's. Edward Scissorhands could have been so much better if he would have been a serial killer.
Oh yeah.
Or Edward Knife Hands. No, better. Edward Chainsaw Hands.
Chainsaw.
Elliot, I just want to say, you know how you say that you like email? Email is so fucking relevant that I just got to Microsoft, and they're like, I'm gonna fucking hack into it now, my account, but the Microsoft agent passed me all the fucking way up to the top, just to have them say, email. You want to recover an email account? Nobody even deals with email anymore. Sorry. I'm just like, seriously, I need to get in this fucking account because...
No, wait, nobody does with email. So work, like the stuff that like work and things like that, they don't exist anymore. Okay.
Yes, work doesn't exist anymore because everyone at my fucking job needs email. Well, not my position. I'm just a fucking janitor, but anyone works on the machines, they need email to keep up on new procedures. So they're trying to fine-tune things to get the right...
No, Jim, that doesn't exist anymore.
Then he goes, like, well, why are you trying to get into this old account for? Why don't you just make a new one? I'm like, the reason I want into this is because if I can get into this, then I can get into my old Yahoo, and then I can get into my old MySpace, my old Facebook, and every other thing that I used to be in.
You said, okay, we get it.
There's lots of pictures and contacts and shit off those accounts, and I want it. That's it. I should have fucking known Microsoft wasn't.
You know what I would have said? I would have said, "Why are you asking me this question? Why aren't you just doing your fucking job?"
I kind of did say
why
that
do you
at the
need
end
to
of it.
know why I need this?
Like, you know, you obviously know that this is my account. I mean, who the hell else would try to call in and get into an account of 8 years ago?
I'm gonna do that.
Can you just reset my password and send it to my current email address? I'm
gonna call in.
I actually remembered the card information from that one because I had an Xbox Live account, and that verified. But like, we don't have enough information. I'm like, you have my credit card information. Shouldn't that be enough to verify who the fuck I am? But
I'm
this is
hungry.
Microsoft we're
That's what I
talking
have to
about,
say about
though.
that.
Microsoft. So I'm gonna have to hack into it.
Well, they're not that competent.
They're
But
not.
anyway, yeah, nobody uses emails except for the millions of people who do.
This is Microsoft we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, one thing you have to keep in mind is how long ago did you let that account rot?
When was it? Hold on a minute. Let me type in and see when the Xbox 360 came out. The Xbox 360 was released
2008 or so.
Yeah, that's several years have passed since you
2005.
used it, so that's probably why they said forget it, because it's been too long.
It was released in 2005. So it's been at least 10 years.
Yeah,
And when was the last time you used it?
Probably 2007, 2006.
Yeah,
I have about 36 fucking email accounts I'll let rot over the years.
I have 3.
Well, my buddy just sent me a program that'll hack into it.
I have 3, 2 of which, if you want to do something like that you think will get strikes for, you guys can use.
Yay, but I could just create my own.
Oh, well, fuck you then. Because Scott actually uses, whenever we're doing like the scary stories thing, because because he posts whatever and screen shares it, he actually uses one of my old accounts. So officially, there's 2 Elliot Lindemoods in that chat.
Sweet.
Hi, Elliot Lindemood. How are you? Yeah. It's like talking to yourself, except for I've become a dick. I've become a complete tit. Oh,
God damn it.
fuck! I'm not comfortable. Why am I not comfortable?
Golf_ball.
I had fish fillet and garlic bread
Hey,
for
digital
breakfast, and I'm
insanity.
freaking hungry now.
Break this cocksucker open.
Cocksucker at fuckyou.com.
Yeah, cocksucker. Doo-doo-doo.
It's like I actually get fucking. It's like I get like the FBI calls up. Why are you hacking in the emails? Because Microsoft won't give me my fucking account back.
Okay.
That's great.
I'm sure the FBI really cares.
Why do you give a shit that I'm hacking into a 10-year-old fucking email account?
See, the FBI would only really care if someone made a complaint.
Microsoft goes, he's hacking into an account. Yeah, because you motherfuckers wouldn't give it back to me.
Well, see, the reason we care is because we have so much, we have nothing better to do than to harass people downloading music and stuff. So we're also gonna harass you. So
it's like FBI want to really know why I went into that Facebook. There's pictures of family, and I draw it out and make it real fucking boring for them.
I mean, like you do all the time.
Shut up. But no, I'd make it even worse. I'd be like, and I'd go like specifically by date and say, this is what I did, and I just like to.
You see the guy jump out the window and kill himself. Oh shit! Someone clean up that agent on the floor.
Clean up the mess. Clean up the mess.
It's time to clean up the blood.
I like how Softonic has email hacking software where you can download it.
I don't know. Why don't you look?
I know. I said I love how it does.
Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't care, Anaka. I don't like you anymore.
Find and retrieve passwords you
Wait. I liked him at one point.
Elliot, have you ever tasted a spermy dick in your mouth?
No.
Well, I want to taste it.
No.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh, fuck off, Lynn. Ugh. He's weird.
There we have it.
Almost.
Dildos in your butt.
Dildo. Butt plugs for everyone. You're gonna need it.
I think we could have had a show that stayed on topic, but Annika ruined it. So.
Yeah.
And then once it went off topic,
you had like a 35 to 40 fucking minutes just now of talking to yourselves while I was on the phone with Mac.
Yeah, well, it's all your fault still.
Suck my dick, faggot.
He seems to have a penis obsession.
Yes, I sent him a shemale pic and he was all over it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. And I was all into it, so that's very sexy. And I'm like, okay, enjoy.
Apparently, Facebook doesn't like Nazi posts.
Facebook never likes Nazi posts.
But I'm just thinking, how would they know what you posted unless someone had complained?
Because everyone complains about everything these days, because everything is Nazi, everything's misogynistic, and everything is, I don't know.
That just died on its ass.
This is going to be kind of strange.
That just died on its ass so fast. Everything's, I don't know.
I don't even care, man. These fucking people are over emotional, reacting to fucking random bullshit that they're fucking pre-programmed to, because everything's trigger warning and politically correct, and fuck these people. They don't deserve to breathe.
Why don't you go focus on your own life rather than trying to dictate what we say in our lives? Yeah, okay, we may be ignorant pigs, and I know I'm an ignorant pig, okay? I'm fully aware of that. But that's my life. That's not your life.
Recover the password. What the fucking shit is this?
So go and focus on what your life, and let me be an ignorant pig if I want to be. Damn it, I have a right to be stupid.
I'll show you how. Dare to be stupid.
This version shows first letter of password only. Click here to get the first.
Shows the first letter of my butthole.
The first letter of my butthole is.
Me too!
We have so much in common. Our asses can talk.
We should do a musical. Can your ass talk?
Yes, it can.
So can mine.
And then we fart.
And the great thing is we're both terrible singers.
Son of a bitch.
What, I'm a horrible singer?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said you're fucking terrible ass singing. You should do a jump off the building.
Okay, that is what I said, but you know.
Pussy.
He's like, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
There's a program called Procrastination Killer. Install this program to stop procrastinating.
What's it gonna do? Like shock you if you if you procrastinate, a tentacle will rape you.
I'm kind of intrigued by this. I mean, I know that it's a virus, but
Jim, if you procrastinate, a giant tentacle will reach through your computer screen and sodomize you.
download this program to monitor your neighbor's internet activities. Okay, that's a little bit fucking fun.
Monitor your neighbor's internet activities. I think my fucking neighbors would be terrified of me.
John. Were you on rentboy.com earlier today?
Dude, oh my god, this is amazing. Disable your.
Jim, why were you on I like cannibalisticbuttsex.com the other day?
Use this program
Just because it was a random thing, you know. It's one of those things that happen.
Use this program to disable your neighbor's internet security.
Yes.
Really hacking.
You know what? I would do that, especially if like my internet goes down and I need to like have a more secure Wi-Fi connection. I would do that shit so much and go to fucking jail. Well, some of the stuff I would do if I could. I'm a horrible person.
Yes, horrible.
I was on littlebabyduckrape.com.
I like this one.
I was on littlebabyduckrape.com. That's fun.
Download this program.
Littlebabyduckrape.com.
Erica, download this program. What?
This is download this program. It's a version of LimeWire. Instead of you getting caught by the FBI for pirating music, instead it pings off your neighbor's IP so they go to prison and not you.
See, that's the thing. I download torrents. I don't download off LimeWire, so I'm safe.
Dude, LimeWire. I mean, I used to do that little fucking.
Pirate Bay. I mean, the people who run the sites aren't, but I'm safe. So come and get me, dick. But yeah, I love that. You're under arrest. What'd I do?
Yeah,
Nobody knows what you did.
And nobody cares either.
Uplink.
Exactly.
Become a true cyber hacker. Corporations hacking into software via email. Okay, that's stupid.
We
I'm
need.
still wondering about this procrastination killer. Install this program and stop procrastinating. What's it do?
I'm telling you, a giant tentacle will come through the screen and rape you.
More than likely. I'm
Are
gonna
you
remove.
procrastinating, Jim?
I'm
Are you
gonna actually
procrastinating?
remove that from my computer because it scares me.
What?
Oh, that fucking email hacking thing.
Are you procrastinating, Jim?
Yes, I am procrastinating.
Tentacle rape.
Jim wants to suck
Tentacle
your dick.
rape.
Tentacle rape.
Oh.
I think he just got raped by a tentacle.
No, I had a heebie-jeebies for a moment.
Oh.
He saw something that terrified him.
I saw Jim's face.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right as I fucking say that, I look over at my other screen and I actually see your face since you were talking on here, and I was like, oh shit.
Ah!
Fucking
It's hideous.
it's a nightmare. Dear Lord up in heaven, please do something about this miserable soul. He is possessed by the devil and he needs help. Dear Lord.
Help
Amen.
getting closer to the devil.
And then all of a sudden, Jim gets struck by lightning. Okay, I may now be a believer in the Lord, but no man I'm.
Jim, are you okay? I'm dead, actually.
It's like Jim actually gets struck by lightning. Like God reveals himself to Jim.
God has revealed himself to me, for I've revealed myself to myself.
Woo! That's some awesome theology,
No, it's
man.
like God reveals himself to Jim, and Jim scares the shit out of him. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm out of here. You can have this job. It's yours now." God gives you
I
the
think it'd be funny
power.
if God revealed himself to Jim and it turned out to be Rufus, the guy who works in at Starbucks. He
Yay.
was God, and you're just like that. You're a shit God. He's like, I know.
No, God reveals himself to Jim, and then he's like, "Fuck this shit. I can't take this anymore. This is your job now. I'm done. I can't handle this. This creation of mine. I can't handle it. You can just
Well,
take
why'd
it."
you create it then? You know.
He zaps at Jim. He's like, "There you go. Now you created the universe. It's all your fault."
Great. Blame it on God.
I
Blame
have
it on
created the
God.
universe. Everyone can die now.
Shit, it's like God gives you his powers. Okay, now everybody should probably not fuck with Jim anymore. Because he has everything.
God revealed himself to me. Turn out it's my Chihuahua Ziggy.
The Old Testament is going to come back to life.
Fuck, no, the Old Testament will seem like hippy dippy shit compared to what I'm into.
10-day plague and 10-day plague for the 21st century. Oh, God.
We've been under a plague since, the past 30 years.
As long as I'm safe, I don't really care.
We went through the decade of frogs.
So, okay. Ooh, that's actually. Wait. We're gonna be invaded by French people? Oh God, that's horrible.
You're.
Oh god, we would be fucked.
Everyone knows the French don't have souls.
Donut.
Fuck the French.
Fuck everyone.
I'm so tired.
At least Denmark had a hot prime minister.
I'm so tired. I should piss all over your face.
No, please don't.
Pissing all over people's faces.
Pissing all over the face.
1991.
1991. I was not born yet.
1991. Yeah. I think that was before I got into metal. Yeah, it was.
You didn't get into metal in 1964, you fucking fake metalhead.
That's right.
Wait, there was no metal in 64. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You fucking liar.
I'm never sorry. So, what's this I hear about you guys went to go last night? You guys went to go see a goat or something?
Dude, my stomach hurts. That's all your fault.
Oh, yeah, we went to fucking the county fair.
You went to fucking the county fair, dude. That's hardcore.
You missed
Were
boring
you like
PTR.
the main attraction to that shit?
He was in the circus. He was the bearded
Never
man.
mind, Elliot. You completely missed what I was saying.
The bearded man.
It's like the giant midget.
The giant midget. Suck my balls.
Dude, you need to fucking Jim. You should one day just show yourself on here. Just show your image.
Show yourself. No, but he can't because that will ruin this cult-like persona.
Elliot's done it before.
Yeah, yeah. How many people died after I did that?
See, the problem is when I went to get my dental work done, I shaved. I want to get my beard at least a little bit longer than it is now before I fucking go all fucking ugly on camera.
I still say you should do more dental work, or at least get more codeine.
You can't believe the PTR professional passive aggressive skills video got fucking 1 dislike. Somebody is just like, I'm a pussy.
It was probably someone we know too, just fucking with us.
That's probably the ticket right there. Someone just to vote no, just to say, haha, now you're going to be all paranoid, that fucking lack of validation, because I clicked the button online.
No, it could have been like fucking 30 dislikes instead of 1.
Dude, I remember one guy who I disliked the video he made, and somehow he knew it was me and posted, "Well, why did you dislike my video?" I'm like, "Because I didn't like it." And how did you know I did it?
Murder Avenue.
Murder Avenue, I like that place.
Heaven would be terrible.
612 Murder Avenue.
22 case. Oh, never mind.
Dude, you know what would flip people? You know what would flip some shit? If Facebook had a dislike button.
I have been wanting that for so long.
Zuckerberg will not do it. He's already been asked. Mark Zuckerberg, he won't. People have actually asked him before, and he's like, no, because it'll cause too much problems. Like, how would it cause too much problems?
Because of the validation thing.
It probably would make things a little more cleaner on Facebook in his perspective, because some people, they don't want to fucking some people they're forced to fucking comment because they can't hit a dislike button. It's just shorter for them because they're retarded. I'd rather you just comment down there telling me to go kill myself rather than just dislike it.
Go kill yourself.
Okay. You can go suck your dick too. You'll suck your dick.
If I could, I wouldn't need a girlfriend, would I?
Suck Jim's dick.
No. He already has someone to do that for him. Yeah. And his chickens.
Chicken sodomy.
Chicken sodomy.
About it.
612 Murder Avenue.
You live with your you say you live with your grandma, right?
I live with my girlfriend's grandmother.
That's cool.
Yes, she is in her 80s and she is losing it mentally.
Let's send Nan to Dignitas because having her here is fucking death. Okay, because they have the assisted suicide thing called Dignitas in Switzerland. I came up with Indignitas, basically, rather than just giving you lethal injection and being all nice, to throw you out the fucking window.
I'm trying to find my favorite, the best video I've ever done on my channel.
They just kill you in the most undignified way possible. It's for the people who want something more than just, oh, you're gonna meet little Jesus. No, I want Indignitas. I just want to be thrown out a window and left to rot for a week.
Where in the fuck is my video?
See, I always wanted to whenever we go to war with a country, just take all our fucking rapists and fucking pedophiles and murderers and shit and load them up in the bomb bay doors of a fucking bomber and then just drop them in whatever country we're at war with. This way they get the shock value of a bunch of corpses, but if any of them survive, they're going to have to put up with the problems that got those guys put in jail.
Yay! He's got solutions.
There it is.
Hey, Joe Biden, he's got solutions.
I found my favorite video I've ever done.
We don't care because we don't like you.
I know. That's called I miss MySpace, and it's got a lot of negative.
I don't miss MySpace. I couldn't do MySpace without help. So
You're a little bitch.
no, because I'm blind.
I know. You're a little bitch.
I was a bitch, and God cursed me with blind. Wait, I don't even believe in God.
Oh yeah, there's that thing. You can't even blame him because you don't think he exists.
No, yeah, that's true. I can't blame it on God. Blame it on God. That's a deicide song.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
It's been a while though. I gotta fucking look up more Deicide.
Little
Yes, you do. I saw them live.
Elliot's
It's gotta
a
be a good
fucking
show.
bitch.
It was a fun show.
Elliot's a noob.
Oh, am I a noob? I've been on the internet since at least 2006.
Actually, technically, no, you're not a noob. Because PTR is anti-noob.
We're anti. I don't know. Well, we're anti everything. We're anti everything you support, and we're pro everything you hate. Even if those things are contradictory, even if we have two people who are completely different, we still support everything those people hate.
I'm anti-noob.
It's contradictory as hell, but so's the Bible. So.
The Book of the Gym.
And Jim said unto thee,
Piss the fuck off. Yay.
why do we live?
Elliot cannot English speak.
Speak English or die. Who was speaking German to you yesterday?
Yeah, I saw one of my friends list that is German. And and she wasn't even speaking to me, she was just posting it on her page. Like she'll post some things in English, other things in German, and it looked like a really cool picture, but it was all in German. I'm like, God damn it, speak English.
There's a translate button.
Not for
Yeah, but this
pictures.
is a picture. You can't fucking translate a picture.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
I like
I
how my
feel like going up Google Translate and shit to fucking,
Fucking outsmart me again.
I used to be upset because my URL was anti-patriot, but now I'm not because it totally represents me.
I used to be upset because you kept talking when I really wanted to murder you.
I used to be upset when Elliot wouldn't suck Jim's dick, but now I'm just like, he will eventually.
Ugh. What is with you and fellatio?
I'm tired, dude. I haven't been asleep in like a year.
That's not true. But I only got 5 hours of sleep thanks to Scott.
No, it's not like a year.
It's been a very long year.
You know how hard it is for me to sit still at the moment? I'm kind of rocking back and forth, hoping I don't fall off my head and die.
I think that'd be hilarious if you just thought,
While I was on the phone and making stuff, I was kind of smoking toke a little bit, and I'm just like...
Dude, if we heard like a huge bang, that would be like if you like, scream. I would laugh so hard.
Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm on the floor again. Oh God.
I will smack the titty right off your fucking face.
What? What? I don't know what you're saying anymore.
Dude, just go with it, yeah.
Nobody has ever cared, and that is why people die.
Jim,
My family's going to Vegas.
Go with them.
No. They're gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone Monday, and I said I can't go anywhere Monday. I have to do PTR.
They're just leaving for one fucking day.
They're going. No, they left today, and they're going back Tuesday.
I was gonna fucking say that's a short ass.
So basically, I'm skipping, going on a little mini vacation to do political trendy radio. It better be good Monday.
I won't be there. I gotta work.
I know.
I'll
But-
make it good.
Anarcha will, and
Yeah.
if it sucks, it's completely his fault.
Okay. You know, I'm actually really glad that I'm not an emotional little bitch, because a comment like that would really hurt my feelings last year.
I'm not glad you're an
Yeah,
emotional little
that's
bitch
the
then,
weird thing. In 2013,
because I would love it.
in 2013, I was like, Jim, last year I was a little bitch, and this year I'm just like, where the fuck am I even at?
See, I wish you were like that last year or this year
No.
because I would have had so much fun with you.
Dude, you
We
would
would have pushed him over the edge and fucking faced a wrongful death suit.
No, you probably
Yeah.
would have driven me to suicide, honestly.
Yay! Suicide's fun.
You have no idea how unstable I was.
I'm not unstable.
No, but dude, you probably would have fucking. Never mind. Just don't fucking go.
We would have enjoyed it. We would have enjoyed it, and we would have enjoyed pushing you to kill yourself.
The 2013 version of myself, though, it was hardcore than Jim is.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You can't be hardcore than that.
My 2011 self, I could have made Jim cry. No, as in I could have
Oh
made.
my fucking god!
I could
You
have made
actually
you.
think you could have made me cry?
Yes, I do because I could have made you laugh so hard you could literally cry from it.
Okay, that's different there. You should have phrased it as...
Well, I was trying to. But
I can make you cry, Jim. Watch dead puppies. Wait, was that a laugh or a cry? I can't even tell.
You'll have to guess.
Raping sodomized chickens.
You're just trying
Sexy.
too hard.
I know.
Sexy.
I'm trying to be hipster. Is it working?
Goat sex.
Goat sex wins. Flawless victory. Mortality rate 5,000%.
Nah. What the fuck? I was doing a goat sound. You were just doing random.
Nigga, you don't know me. Bitch, you wanna blow me.
Man, bitch.
Ow. I will smack you in the fucking dick.
Okay.
You definitely got a cock thing going on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to get going here because I'm starting to fucking fade.
I think
Alright.
Monday.
I'm going to do something. I can't figure out what it is yet.
I'm gonna get blazed before the Monday night show. Blazed.
Well,
Okay,
there
you
you
do
go.
that.
You get blazed.
To make it real interesting, and then
Please.
Friday when Jim's on here, I'm gonna get blazed and drunk.
You're going to what now?
Suck a dick, nigga. I said Friday I'm gonna get blazed and drunk.
Okay, that's been enough.
Yeah.
I was getting going anyway. So.
Fucking muted on your own program.
Exactly.
I've had that happen to me before, thanks to Noah. So.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the gym. Go piss the fuck off.